What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?
To track one, day one of the Waikato Regional Champs here in Paeroa, home of the Big LP Bottle and Paeroa BMX Club. Super excited to be here on the live stream for an epic weekend of racing here in the mighty Waikato in Aotearoa. So some exciting stuff happening. 3 tracks over the course of the weekend. So we're starting off here in Paeroa. Super exciting, 4 motos. Then we're going to pack up and we're going to shift the circus over to Te Araha, where we're going to have another 4 motors of racing over in Te Araha. Following that, tomorrow morning we're going to wake up, we're going to do it all over again over in Hamilton, where we'll take us round through to the final few motos and all the finals racing of the Waikato Regional Champs here 2023. So really exciting. Not only that, not only do we have the Waikato Regional Champs racing going on, but we're also got some superclass racing going on. So some of those riders, 14 plus male and female, will be competing for the Benjamins. That is the cash. They'll be on the track racing for money, and that'll be some super exciting racing. When you throw down the $250 purse, that's one incentive to start riding. Going to be some really exciting stuff. The weather down here is, we're looking a bit average at the moment, but hopefully it's holding out. There's no rain. The track's looking good. It's looking fast. The riders have all had a lot of practice out there, so some really exciting stuff, and hopefully the weather holds out as it is. A quick reminder to all our riders out there, please remember safety is the #1 priority. Make sure your helmets are on, make sure they're done up, and make sure everything else is going. And really important to remember, we're here to race, we're here to have fun, and make sure we keep that sportsmanship alive. So super exciting. Jump on the YouTube channel, make sure that you comment, make sure that you post, let us know that you're watching. Otherwise I feel like I'm talking to myself, and we don't want that. So make sure we get in there and let's get interactive and let's make the most of it. So racing's going to get underway here in Paeroa real shortly, so stand by for the call. Okay, well, we got the first mystery of the weekend. I didn't realise it was a murder mystery, but it's a flag mystery. We're looking for the corner flags for the second corner. Please, if anyone happens to be hanging on to a green and yellow flag, can you please bring it back down to the commentary area? We're looking for the flags for the second corner. So please, if you've got them, can you bring them down here? We need them to get racing underway. Okay, here we go. Just before we get railing underway, just another safety announcement. Listen, if you weren't aware, that tar seal thing out in front of the BMX track and alongside the BMX track is a live road. Please make sure that you're not riding on that road. Cars will have right of way, so that road is not closed. So if your riders are out there on that road, please make sure you get them off there, because there are vehicles moving up and down. It is a live road, and the last thing we want to be dealing with is someone being run over. So please stay off that road, and make sure also when you're riding around the track, cool kids wear lids. Make sure you've got your helmets on. Make sure they're done up, because they're no good if they're not on your lid while you're riding around. So super important. You may find yourself in a bit of a hot conversation with Elaine. Actually, we'll send you around to speak to Elaine if you're caught riding without your helmet on. So please, if you don't want to have that conversation, make sure you just ride with your lid on and you look after yourself. And again, stay off that side road, please. It is a live road. Okay, well, this is people seem to have forgotten what goes on here at BMXing. If you're on the first straight, please get off the track. If you are a rider, the only people that should be on the track are the track officials. Please make sure. I've just had, I can't believe it, of all the clubs, Taupo BMX, you need to remain off the first straight. I can't believe it. I'm having to say this to Taupo BMX. Please remove yourself from the first straight. Otherwise, you will be named and shamed even more. So all riders, please stay off the track. Only people on the track should be the officials. Okay, well, here we go. Striders to the pits. Out on the first straight for you Striders. You're heading out there. Oh, there we go. Head on out. The big man waving at you. Little Striders, head on out there. Okay, Striders, don't forget your helmets on as well. Make sure you get on around. Can't wait to see our Striders racing. It looks like we've found our flags. That's exciting. Riding will be starting real soon, but first up is our Strider riders.
Hello.
Let them start.
Oh, I've got a pin.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Now, as we wait for our sprockets to warm up, suggest you jump onto our scores. Oh, there we go. The Strider riders are away. I don't seem to have names on my run sheet for Striders, but that's okay. It's all about the fun and the action here in Paeroa. So while we wait for those Strider riders to bounce on around the track there, off they go. I think I can hear Kyle Sazi out there. He's a regular Strider rider out there. He's busting around that first corner for himself as he makes his way around to the finish line. But really important, jump onto scores. If you're not on it already, have a look and see where your riders are and what moto you're in. But I believe now we want all 534. Okay, I'm looking for rider 534. That's Finn Watson. Finn Watson, round to staging, please. Okay, well there we go. It's all action here in Paeroa. I can't keep up. I'm going to have to warm up. I should have been doing my warm-ups a bit earlier on, but we're into the thick of it now as we look to have our sprockets 5 and under make their way up to the gate. This is some super exciting stuff going on here. It's going to be all guns a-blazing here in Paeroa here for track 1, day 1 of the 2023 Waikato Regional Champs. A lot at stake here for these riders. go, Sprockets 5 and under, making their way up to the gate.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
There we go, and the gate is dropped on race number 1, moto number 1. And out the gate at the moment on the track there, we've got Ludovico Rosenberg from Te Awamutu, Hudson Hislop out of the East City Club, Finn Watson from Hamilton, and Haru Shimada from East City, and out they go. I tell you what, as they come around that first corner from a distance, I think I can make out the East City rider there of none other than Hudson Hislop as he comes bounding his way down towards me. He's well out front at the moment. It's all about the Hudson at the moment as he's coming along. That is him on the plate there, rider number 311 out of East City. In behind him, though, he's not alone. He's got company coming right up his back there. It's the 419 rider of Haru Shimada. So that's East City 1 and 2. And in behind there, we've got the 534 rider out of Hamilton, Finn Watson, making his way around. And joining them out there is the rider on bike 342. That is our man in the sunnies, looking good. That is Ludovico Rosenberg from Te Awamutu, making his way around into the third straight, I believe it is, as he heads on down. There we go. It looks like Hudson Hislop's taken out with Haru Shimada from East City coming in behind him, and the rider out of Hamilton, Finn Watson, there at number 3, as we watch Ludovico Rosenberg on the 342 out of Te Awamutu make his way around the last corner, heading down to round out race number 1, moto number 1.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, there we go. It looks like the gate has dropped on race number 2. This is again another group of sprockets 5 and under. We've got out on the track there, rider 147. That happens to be Archer Kolf out of Cambridge. We've got the 925 rider there, Carter Lynch out of Hamilton. Perry Robertson from Tauranga on the 173. Cohen Phillips out of Te Araha on the 884, and Mahaki Tura from Cambridge on the 142. Coming around that first corner as they make their way towards me. We're going to like to see who's out in the front as they come bounding down. Here we go. We look to look up. I still can't make it out. It's a long way, and the sun is trying to make its way out of the clouds. It looks like it is rider number 147 out the front there. That is Archer Cole from Cambridge, but he's got company in behind him. Oh, it's all go as they come around the corner. We've got a Dirties 90 and taking place. This is where the action's at. This is only race number 2, and it is all go as our rider who went down is back up on the track, and off they go. I lost track of who was in the front, but these riders are battling it out for 1 and 2. And here we go, our man on the 173, Perry Robertson out of Tauranga. He's pushing hard as Perry. I think I saw him a couple of weekends ago over in Gisborne riding, so this kid's getting around the country, that's for sure. But what a battle on there for 1 and 2 as we round out race number 2, moto number 1 here at the Waikato Regional Champs. Here we go, our young man, Perry Robertson from Tauranga, taking out there, race number 2, rounding it out.
Okay, riders, random start.
Standing here beside the gate, looks like there's a lot of excitement taking place. Oh, there we go, and the gate has dropped. I just heard it go now. Race number 3, Sprocket 6 boys. This is our first gate of Sprocket 6 boys out there on the track at the moment, representing East City, the 420 plate there on Shimada. Sitting in there from North Harbour, Liam Wang on the 256. We've got a Tauranga rider, Nicholas Fullion on the 964, a Te Awamutu rider, Oakley Mitchell on the 906, and Ryan McBride, another Te Awamutu rider there on the 882. These kids are a little bit faster than the last lot as they make their way towards me. Here we go, it's the 964 plate there, that is Nicholas Fullion out of Tauranga, but he's got in behind him, so does Shimada and East City chasing him hard. Here we go, I can make out in third spot the 906 plate there. That is our one on there, but that doesn't matter. It's all about the quality out there on the track at the moment. There we go. As we come racing around there, it looks like it's a Tauranga rider there. Nicholas Fullion taking that one out there. Race number 3, Sprockets 6 boys, with Soda Shimada taking over number 2. And here we go, a couple of our Te Rāmuru riders in the mix as well. Oakley Mitchell and Ron McBride rounding out that race number 3. And as that one comes to an end, the next gate of Sprocket 6 boys has dropped. It's the 789 of Haven Papata out of Cambridge. The 111 plate there of Matanui Hill from North Harbour. The 919 Archer Griffin out of Cambridge. Carter Phillips and Jackson Hennessy out of Te Araha. And Jacob Don out of Paeroa, the local lad, pushing hard. As we look to make out who it's out in front of us, I'll look to see the plate. I'm trying to make it out from this distance, but he's gone pretty fast coming down towards me. It looks like it's the 842 plate there. Oh, sorry, I should make that up. It's the 642 plate. I'm not quite sure who that is on the 642. I've got him as a 111, I think. But in the second spot there, we've got the 915 of Carter Phillips. Oh, bit of action aplenty here on the corner. Oh, there's a race within a race within a race going on here. As our riders there at the back there battle it out for the last 3 spots. Where it looks like it is the Matanui Hill on the, well, I've got him down as the 111 plate, but he's on the 642 as they come rounding down towards me. We're looking to see who's battling it out for 2 and 3. Oh, the action's aplenty, the pedals are being thrown. We're going to have to go to scores for that one. That is some fast action racing. Oh no, we have a rider go down. That's what it's all about. These riders are putting everything on the line here today in Paeroa. We've only just got started and it's all action aplenty already. Great, if you've got the old YouTubes up and streaming there live, you can see there's some replays going on at the moment. Action aplenty as they come around that corner. One of the great things about the YouTube live streaming is you get to jump on over and see how you went for the day. Oh, there we go, and we'll see all the action as we saw what happened there. Those 2 riders just coming together, colliding, unfortunately, there on that last straight as they got a bit too close. Elbow to elbow, as we say. It looked like they might have locked some bars as they came off that ramp. But up on the gate at the moment, where next race will be race number 5. Our Sprocket 7 boys is just waiting for the track to clear. Oh, green flag's up.
Okay, runners, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
And there we go, the gate is dropped in race number 5, motor number 1 here in Paeroa. We got the 622 of Kingston Hislop out there from East City. The 666 plate of Blake Lynch out of Hamilton. Archie West on the 707 from Cambridge. Another Hamilton rider here, Thor Piso on the 351. Daniel Chen out of North Harbour on the 115. And the 540 plate there of Blake McIntosh from Hamilton should be out there joining us. But here we go, it's all action aplenty as they come bounding down towards us. I look to make out, I can see the East City rider of Kingston Hislop in the background there, but it's a 351 out the front. That's Thor Piso in the number 1 spot as Kingston Hislop is pushing hard, but in the 3rd spot at the moment it's a 666 plate there. That is Blake Lynch out of Hamilton as well, pushing hard as these riders are going fast and furious as Sprocket 7 boys. Oh, we look like we slipped the pedal there, Thor, but it's he's managed to hang on as he pushes hard. Kingston has given him a run for his money. It's going to come down to the last few pedals. That's some exciting racing, and that's going to be an age group to watch for sure. The battle on though for 2 and for 3 and 4. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is exciting, and we're only up to race number 5.
Okay, runners, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Oh, there we go. This is another gate of Sprocket 7 boys with the 768 plate of Tate Cornell from Hamilton. We got Blake Ty on the 780 out of Tauranga. Nico Rosenberg from Te Rāmuru on the 350. Desham Simmons from Hamilton on the 856. Leo Charlton all the way from New Plymouth riding on the 674. Max Pocock out of Cambridge on the 188. And Jihu Hong out of East City on the 956 as they come bounding down towards us. They can make out the distinctive jumper there of the East City rider. That must be none other than Jihu Hong, but it's a 6-7-4 plate there. Leo Charlton, he's come from New Plymouth to show these guys around the track. Sitting in the third spot though is a 780 plate of Blake Ty out of Tauranga. So it looks like we've got New Plymouth, East City and Tauranga there pushing hard for the 1, 2, 3 as they're around that final corner for the first time today. And along comes up around past me now, our 198 plate Max Pocock out of Cambridge in the blue and orange on the bright red bike. But there we go, looks like it's our New Plymouth rider, Leo Charlton, taking up the spot. Jihu Hong throwing his head back as they cross the finish line there for race number 6.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And I just heard the gate drop on our sprockets. 6 to 7 girls, there they go. I can see the backs of them now as they race down that ramp. It looks like we've already lost a rider. Hopefully that rider's okay. It looks like there should be, I should have 4 of them, but I can only see 3 of them. So somewhere out there, let's hope we've got, I can see our 93 player, I think that was Stella Torrance from Te Araha, who had to fall there and is still on the first straight. But out there, May, we're looking to see who the other 2 riders are. Possibly the 128 plate of Greta Z, or the 979 of Luca Robinson, or the 880 of Pippa Walker. But here we go, as they come a little bit closer to me, it's the 880 there. Pippa Walker out of Hamilton in the bright green and yellow, leading them around the track there for us, Sprocket 6 to 7 girls. Coming through there into second place is the 128 rider there, the Mountain Raider, Greta Z, as she pushes hard all the way through, but our fallen riders back up. They breed them tough down here. That is the 93 plate there of Stella Torrance from Te Araha, pushing hard, going to be heading to her home track real soon as she comes around that corner there. Some good riding there from our Sprocket 6 to 7 girls as they round out race number 7, moto number 1 here in Paeroa at the 2023 Waikato Regional Champs.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Tell you what, if you were here to watch racing, this is what you're about to get. This is our 17 plus female 20 inch with the 91 plate there of Nancy James out of the Waitakere Club. 354 of Sam Van Der Veen from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts all the way up the long drive for them today. The 196 plate of Taylor Arnold from Tauranga, the 351 of Jodie Gorgantis out of Hamilton, and the 119 Sonia Rennie, another Hamilton rider, as we look to make out who's coming through to the front. But it looks like it's the 354 plate there. That is none other than Sam Van Der Veen from the Hutt Valley Thunderbolts pushing hard. Up and behind her is Taylor Arnold out of Tauranga. Tyler, sorry, I seem to be getting it wrong. And there's Nancy James with a distinctive helmet as she rounds out the track there for our 17 plus female 20 inch. But the battle's on in the front of the pack. What's going to happen? Oh, it's all about the final pedals as they cross the finish line for race number 8, 17 plus female 20 inch. And there we have it, the gate is dropped on race number 9. This is our 40 plus male 20 inch out there. I'll tell you, this is what scares me. This is where I should be, but I'd rather be here in the comfort of the commentary hut. We've got out there on the track at the moment the NZ1 Greg Hughes out of Rotorua. Joining him though is the 511 of Ryan Gilliford from Rotorua. 81 plate there of Grant Rennie, who was in a bit of trouble earlier this morning. And the 222 plate of Brad Andrews all the way from Whangarei. But out the front it is the number 1 Greg Hughes. He's pushing hard with Grant Rennie from Hamilton chasing him, and the 511 plate there in the 3 spot. That's Ryan Gilliford out of Rotorua, which must have Brad Andrews on the 222 plate charging the 4th as they round out race number 9 here in Paeroa. But it's all going to be about Greg Hughes as he takes out the first race with Grant Rennie in behind him. As we look out to see the 911 plate there. Oh, the 511 plate. Sorry, losing my eyesight already. Of Ryan Gilliford and the Brad Andrews. That gate has just dropped on what must be the 8 boys as they come and making their way towards me. We got there Harry Lang out of Te Araha, George Wu from Hamilton, Jacob Crawford from Tauranga, Charlie Mitchell from Cambridge as they're making their way towards me. We've also got the East City rider of Jackson Ropati, Don Mycroft Jenkins out of Hamilton, Archie Murray from the Hawke's Bay, and Noah Perriam out of Hamilton, but I can make it out the distinctive rider there of Jackson Ropati, the NZ1, making his way around the corner in front of me here. It's followed by him as George Wu, the 554 out of Hamilton, and then behind there it's the 131 plate there of Jacob Crawford from Tauranga pushing hard. As we can see, it's all about the back of the pack here. This is where the racing's at. I can see there the Archie there out on the track at the moment. That's Archie Murray, must be the 139 plate there, pushing hard, but it looks like it's going to be the Jackson Ropati all the way across the line for race number 10 of our 8 boys here in Paeroa. The track looks long and hard, as I can see the legs already tiring for race number 1. But that was our first gate of 8 boys.
Start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go, we got 2 lots of these boys, 8 boys. We've got race number 11 at the moment. Whoa, and they're getting some funky air coming down that first straight. It looks like it's all action-packed with the 784 of Fletcher Smith out of Hamilton, the 105 of Nico Martini from the Mountain Raiders, NZ3 of Donovan Wallace in Taupo. We've also got the 290 of Carter Mold from Te Araha, Braxton Hayes from New Plymouth, the 04, Ezra Reynolds from Tauranga, Daniel Fuyun from Tauranga there as well. But coming out towards me is our NZ2 plate there. That is Daniel Fuyun out of Tauranga, followed by Donovan Wallace out of Taupo. So that's 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. This is confusing me. But there we go. I'll make that our 290 plate there. Coming around the corner now. Carter Mold out of Te Araha pushing hard, but it looks like it's going to be our NZ2 plate there of Daniel Fuyun taking that one out, followed by our NZ3 there of Donovan Wallace from Taupo, and sitting behind there is our 04 plate there of Braxton Hayes out of New Plymouth. Great to see so many riders from around the country coming up for today. Here we go, I believe the gate has just dropped on our first lot of 9 boys. This is race number 12 with Samuel Hickey out of New Plymouth, Daniel Lee from Kapiti, Matatini Hill from the North Harbour Club, Tate Burden from Te Awamutu, Harley Logan out of North Harbour, Enzo Torrens from Tauranga, Te Araha, Ethan Lilly from Tauranga, and Baden Prescott, Te Awamutu. But we've got a rider down in the first corner, but he's back up and running. As we look to see who is that coming through here as they come past me. It's the 563 plate out in the front there. That's Matatini Hill. Then and behind him we've got Baden Prescott, and another couple of riders have gone down here in this corner. It's action-packed. These 9-year-old boys are throwing it down for the Waikato Regional Champs here in Paeroa. Track number 1, day number 1, but it looks like it's going to be Matatini Hill crossing the line, followed by our NZ4. That's going to be Baden Prescott, and then the 125 plate there of Enzo Torrens from Te Araha taking out the 3rd. Great to see the local lads getting up in amongst it and riding hard. But that was gate 1 of our 9 boys for race number 12.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go, the gate has dropped on our second group of 9 boys, and it's all action of plenty bar to bar as they're coming down that first straight. As they make their way towards me, we'll look to see who's out in the front. We know we've got the 811 of JD Pretorius, the NZ1 of Dylan Johns, the 562 of Jake Pomari, the NZ7 of Jordan Dawson, the 228 of Dylan Humblin, the 196 of Caleb Hodder. Then we've got the 2 Eli's, Eli Tai and Eli Seavey out there at the moment, but it happens to be your NZ1, Dylan Johns, the Mountain Raider out the front, but he's got the 562 plate there of Jake Pomari from North Harbour right up and behind him. Up close behind, getting personal with them then is a Hamilton rider. That must be JD Pretorius. Well, we've got another rider go down. I tell you what, these kids are leaving it all on the track. That looks like it's our North Harbour rider. That could be Jake Pomari, but he's back up and running, which is great. As he gets back on his bike, round of applause for these riders as they throw it all down here in the Waikato for a great day of racing.
Okay, riders, random
There we go, no doubt, disappointed, but what's action plenty here. These kids are throwing it down. You'd think it was finals racing, but there we go. I've just heard the gate drop again. That must be our first gate of 10 boys, race number 14. Out there at the moment. Oh, we got them travelling from all over the place. It's like a Hawke's Blake club night with Tennyson Shriven and Austin Garside out there on the track at the moment. But joining them, we've got Finn Barrington out of the Sunset Coast, Monty Gardner from Cambridge and Tyler Cochran out of Tauranga. As we look up to see who's coming down towards us, I can't make it out just yet. I think I can see a 9. I think I can see a 1 and a 2. And it's Tyler Cochran out of Tauranga, but he's got the SI5 in behind him. That's Monty Gardner out of Cambridge. And then I can make out Clint Barrington, I think, there in the 3, as they bound down towards that final corner to round out race number 14. This is our first gate of 10 boys as they round it out. Pushing hard, I tell you what, this is racing a plenty. These kids are just getting faster and faster as the day goes on.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Oh, there we go. Second gate of 10 boys, dropping it down, getting hot. It's Alex Shanks on the 905 from Hamilton, the 139 of Bradley Perriam out of Hamilton as well. Oh, it's a Hamilton club with the NI2 of Brock O'Neill joining them out there as well. We've got our 02 of Jack Kelly from Capital City. And Jai Martini, the 88 plate from the Mountain Raiders. I think I can make out the distinctors yellow helmet of Jai Martini on the 88 out front. But he's definitely got company in the NI2 plate there. Oh, it's pretty close. Who's gone high? Who's gone low? This is too close to call. It's a battle on between Brock O'Neill and Jai Martini as they go down towards that last corner. It looks like it might be Brock O'Neill who's got it by a nose, but oh no, he's thrown it down. It's Jai Martini's pushing hard. It's going to come down to the last few pedals. This is going to be an age group to watch. That's our 10 boys rounding out race number 15.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
And the gate is dropped on what we would refer to as legs 11 if we were playing bingo. Race number 16 with Scott Wistrand out of Paeroa. Daniel Lucas from Hamilton, Charlie Withington out of Tauranga, Ryan Marshall out of Paeroa, Rico Ryan from Tauranga and Jared Rooney out of Hamilton. This is again another stacked race here as we line up some of our mighty 11s in here, and I think this is Rico Ryan, our mighty 11 captain. He's sitting in the number 2 spot by a skinny hair at the moment. No, I don't know, it's too close to call between him and the 4-3-0 of Charlie Withington, another mighty 11 that we're racing, challenging Australia at the North Island titles in Waikato. It's 1 and 2, 2 and 1. It just keeps chopping and changing. I can't make it out from here. Oh, Rico Ryan's going to throw it down as he's sitting in the 2 spot, and there we go. Our 229 rider just coming past me. That's Daniel Lucas out of Hamilton. But there we go. We're going to have to go to scores as we look to see who rounds out that. I did see the number 3 coming across the line there. I believe that was Jared Reedy. But you'd want to check scores just to make sure.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Oh, here we go, another stacked gate of 11 boys for race number 17 with the 690 of Reef Hendricks, the Mountain Raider. But he's joined with the 81 plate there of Caleb Bloody out of Tauranga, the NZ2 of Dylan Sazi from North Harbour, the 660 of Levi Morohu from Te Awamutu. Te Awamutu, there we go. Connor Orbell from Rotorua, alongside Jack Duckett on the 156 out of Rotorua as well. Coming down towards me, it looks like it's the man himself. It looks like it is. It sure is. It's Reef Hendricks. Mountain Raider out the front, and then behind him, keeping him company, is a 273 of Connor Bell. But it looks like we've got company there with the Te Awamutu rider there, pushing hard. That must be Levi Morohu going hard in the number 3 spot. He's not letting it go though. It's going to come down to this last straight. Who can throw the pedals? Who can get it across the line as they battle out for race number 17?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
There we go, the gate has just dropped on race number 18. This is our gate of 12 boys here. The first gate of 3 by the looks, with Kua Halatama from Paeroa, Noah Evans out of Rotorua, Tai Manau Thompson from the Hawke's Bay, Travis Marshall out of Paeroa, and a couple of new Plymouth riders in Carter Lane and Oliver Donaldson making their way towards me to look to see who's out the front. I think I can make out there. It looks like it happens to be our 07 plate Not quite sure who that is, but in the number 2 spot, it's a 7-7 plate there of Noah Evans from Rotorua. I think I saw Noah get out a leg like he's riding old school. As they come racing down back towards us, we're going to have to check out the live stream replay for that one. But they come bounding down the 07 plate there. I'm going to take a punt. I don't know. Maybe it's Taimana Thompson, possibly. Not quite sure. Maybe you can let me know who you are. 275 plate there of Cooper Halatama, local lad, crossing the line for what looked like a 3rd spot. And there we go, bounding down the first straight, too close to call at this stage as they make their way away from me. It's the Blake Andrews from Whangarei, Tyler Grant out of the North Harbour Club, and coming from Tauranga we've got Jacob White, Mountain Raider of Emerson Hohire, Blake Hodler from New Plymouth, and Fergus Gardner out of Cambridge, all out there at the moment competing for a spot in race number 19. This is our 12 boys, but it's the 164 plate of Blake Andrews, and he's making the most of his time down here. Followed in behind him, it's the 821 plate there of Fergus Gardner, and in the 3 spot it's the 945 of Jacob White. As they round out, I can see Emerson Ohio, the Mountain Raider, coming down towards me. As lots of concentration. Oh, he's going old school as well. What's going on here as they're all putting their feet down, getting around the track. This is what it's all about. This is riding at its best, but taking across the line. The 164 of Blake Andrews from Whangarei, race number 19, 12 boys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the
Got
gate.
some dulcet tunes here making my ear as gate number 12, race number 20, sorry, 12 boys. Drops, we got Marcus Wistrand out of Paeroa, Wolfie Wolfhard out of Hamilton, Liam Clifford from Tauranga, Ben Anderson, the East City rider out there, Jack West from Cambridge, Timothy Creswell from Tauranga, and Jesse Lindorf out of Hamilton, but I think I can make out the distinctive finger of Ben Anderson, the East City rider. They're bounding down towards me on the 911 plate. It sure is Ben Anderson in the number 1 spot, but in behind him, it's the 414 there. That is Timothy Creswell chasing him in, but behind Timothy Creswell was the NZ4 of Liam Clifford. So it's East City, Tauranga battling it out. As we can see here too, our 821 rider coming around past me. That's Jack West out of Cambridge, but it's all about Ben Anderson as he crosses the line. Race number 20 of our 12 boys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Lucky for some, unlucky for others, but this is our 13 boys. Race number 21. We're starting to get close towards being big boys here. We got Sano, Cochrane Benton from New Plymouth, Caleb White out of Tauranga, Cameron Wallace from Hamilton, Lucas Martini from Mountain Raiders, Zane Williamson out of Hamilton, and Maurice Rennie from Hamilton are bounding down towards us. It looks like he is going hard in the froth shirt. That's the 226 plate there of Lucas Martini. In behind him though is the NZ4 of Cameron Wallace from Hamilton, but the rest of the pack is so close you can throw a detail over them as they race there, but it is definitely a man. Lucas Martini on the 226, the froth rider out the front. The rest of them all battling for the 2, 3 and 4 spots as they round out race number 21 coming down that final straight right now.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Tell you what, you better get tracks on. This is going to be fast. It's our 15 to 16 boys. Race number 22. There they go. Look at that pack. It is super close, too close to call with Regan Smith, Tom Coleman, Brock Harvey, Jack Young, Tyler Dinsdale, Dario Basilic, Flynn Harrison, and James Wallace all still vying for a spot. It's getting funky out there. These riders are super close, real close to call as they come bounding down towards me. Oh, we're getting the air pedals. It's the 01 plate though out the front as they come bounding down towards us. That's the 01 plate. I don't know who 01 is. Maybe it's Tom Coleman as he goes racing around the corner there. He's got the NZ1 plate, so I'm assuming he's got the 01 plate. As they bound around, 15 to 16 boys. Looks like they've taken the foot off the pedal at the end there. I don't know, that was Tyler Dinsdale sitting down. Someone needs to tell Tyler he needs to stand up when he's racing BMX. Oh, it's all go. What am I doing? I'm sleeping here on the job, mate. It's 14 to 15 girls here, race number 23 with Brooke Day, Danica Bergenson, Molly Inia and Hazel Gardner on the track at the moment as they come bounding down towards us. We'll look to see who's out the front. I tell you what, whoever it is getting pretty quick. Here they go, out the front, looking hard. It's the 515 plate there of Danica Ferguson. And in behind her, it's the 02 plate there of Brooke Day. Pushing hard, but this race is still too close to call as they go raining down towards that final corner. We'll look to see who's coming around, but it might still be the 515 plate there out of the front there. That is Danica Ferguson out of Cambridge. Racing hard, and the 66 plate looking like she's going to take the third of Hazel Gardner. Rounding out race number 23. Here we go, it is race number 24, 17 to 39 male, 20 inch. There's 4 of them, and it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. As the whips are being thrown down out there around their first quarter. Again, I'm sure I'm seeing feet being placed down there. This is crazy. It is Xavier Dunn, Brandon McRae, Zachary Arnold, and Ben Walter pushing hard, but it's the 541 plate there coming towards me of Zachary Arnold. He's out the front, but in the number 2 spot, looking over his shoulders, the 825. Xavier Dunn, but looking over his shoulders, not going to get him anywhere. It's in behind him, looks like it's the 112 of Ben Walter from Capital City, pushing hard out there as they come racing around there, but it looks like it's going to be a man on the 541. That is Zachary Arnold. Then coming through the 825 of Xavier Dunn.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, I believe it's the gate drop on race number 25, and if you're watching that live stream, they're pounding down that first straight, which is all action and plenty. It's our 14 boys of Riley Lane, Case Van Haven, Liam Parks, Connor King, Zeb Pickford, Thomas Broxop, Tane Theory. As they come rounding down towards me, these are riders from all over the country. Yeah, pushing hard. It's going all the way as it's 1 and 2 is too close to call. Oh, that's 1, 2 and 3 is too close to call. I think I saw brakes being grabbed. I couldn't make it out. But they're riding around. I think it's Tainted Theory, the number 1 at the 508 plate from Hamilton. Heading around that last corner out of the front as they're pushing hard. This is going to be a good to watch. That's our 14 boys out there at the moment. Race number 25. Pushing hard. Can't keep it up, but it looks like it's Tainted Theory from Hamilton, rounding out the number 1 spot. Oh, rider 77. I don't know, Connor King, what's going on, mate? Why are you sitting down? You should pedal to the end.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go, this is where the future of the sport is. I tell you, it's our 8 girls with the 60 plate there of Anna Johnson out of the Mountain Raiders, the 114 of Nia Lynn from the Mountain Raiders. We've also got the 125 of Cara Pretorius out of Hamilton, the 908 of Aislinn Lloyd from the Mountain Raiders, the NZ3 there, Hattie Barrington from the Sunset Coast, the 115 of Tia Guan from the Mountain Raiders, the 66 plate of Alicia Ashton out of Cambridge, and it's the 215 of Perini Rennie out of Hamilton. But bounding down towards me, I think I'm out the 125 plate there. That is our rider. 125 is the one of Cara Pretorius out of Hamilton, and in behind her is the NZ3 of Hattie Barrington from the Sunset Coast, but it looks like Hattie might be throwing it down coming into that last corner. It's going to be anybody's game, and there we can see our rider out there with the Ruby Project jersey on, rounding around the corner now for that last corner. For the first time today, 8 girls, race number 26. What's going to happen? Oh my, Hattie's throwing it down, just not enough, too late. Coming through in what looks like the 3rd spot is our 66 plate there, I think it was, of Alicia Ashton. Make sure you jump on the scores, have a look at what's going on, especially if you're on the live stream. Check it out, make sure that you're following your rider. And here we go, it's our first scale of 9 girls. It's 7 of them are NZ2 of Amelia De Theory out of Hamilton. 757 of Leah Mold out of Te Araha. We've got the 136 of Pippa Spence from Hamilton. The 115 of Evie Duckett out of Rotorua. We've got Matilda Powell, the Mountain Raider on the 571. Mika Wallace from Popo on the world number 6 plate. And I think that might be her coming towards me. NZ3 of Mia Grant from North Harbour. It's our world number 6 rider there out of Popo. Michael Wallace pushing hard, and behind her is the NZ2 though, and NZ3 sitting hard. So NZ2 plays there for Amelia De Theory and Mia Grant from North Harbour in the 2 and 3 spot as they round out race number 27. 9 girls coming into that last corner for the first time today. Bounding out towards me. Here they go as the girls race over. What action racing it is today with those 9 girls. go. The gate is dropped on race number 28. Moto number 1, 10 girls with Aria Mycroft Jenkins from Hamilton, Ala Seika from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts, Nessie Rennie out of Hamilton, Serene Hedges from North Harbour, Annika Wells from the East City Club, Liam Lloyd from the Mountain Raiders, and another Mountain Raider, Amelia Johnson, all out there coming out towards me. As we look to make out who's who in the zoo. I might be seeing a 1, I think I am. It's the NS 1. That is Nessie Rennie out of Hamilton, pushing hard. In behind her though is the 80 plate there. That is Nia Lloyd, the Mountain Raider. And in there in the third of the moment is the 111 plate of Ala Seika from the Hutt Valley Thunderbolts. Will they hang on to those spots? But it looks like it is our NS 1, Nessie Rennie out of Hamilton, well out in front at the moment. But BMX racing is like a box of chocolates, folks. Anything can happen at any stage as they round out race number 28, 10 girls, moto number 1.
Okay, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, dropping down the gate now, race number 29, 11 to 12 girls, Moto 1. We've got the Mountain Raider, Courtney Smith, the Waitakere rider on the 174 of Grace Lardner, NZ2 of Chloe Dinsdale from Whangarei, the 129 plate there of Lily Rose Borahu from Te Aomuru, and NZ1, Maddie Newcomb out of Roa, pushing hard as they're making their way down towards me. It looks like it's the distinctive figure there of Maddie Newcomb out of Roa. It is your NZ1 pushing out the front, and behind her though it's the 303 plate there. That is Courtney Smith, the Mountain Raider, going hard as they prepare themselves for their North Island titles coming up real shortly at Labour Weekend. But right now, it's all about what's in front of them, which is here us at the Waikato Regional Champs. It is definitely Maddie Newcomb out the front. Courtney Smith is the number 2 spot as they cross over that finish line. As we look to see, I think it was the 174 plate there of Grace Lardner from Waitakere in the 3. But jump up on to scores. And here we go, this is going to be another stacked heat as I see the distinctive jersey there. I believe that's Beth Walker pushing hard out of Cambridge on the NZ1. As they're around that first corner, she's got company in the form of Amelia Lane from New Plymouth, Jasmine Campbell out of Harweda, and Lucy Lardner out of Waitakere, pushing hard there. But it is, it's your NZ1 plate there coming down towards me in the distinctive green and gold. It is definitely there, Beth Walker out of Cambridge, round that corner. A 406 plate in the number 2 spot, that's Lucy Lardner. Sitting in the number 3, it's the 837 plate there of Jasmine Campbell, leaving Amelia Lane in behind her on the 550, pushing hard for a spot. As they round out race number 30 there, our 13 girls, moto number 1.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
There we go, the gate has just dropped now on race number 31. 40 plus, Cruiser female. I'll tell you what, from what I can see in the angle that I've got down on Cruiser. Out there at the moment in the race, we got the 128 plate there of Steph Hogue from the Mountain Raiders, the 140 of Amy Duckett from Rotorua, the 91 plate there of Nancy James out of Waitakere, the 418 of Kayla Newton from Hamilton, Sonia Rennie in the mix with the NS1 out of Hamilton alongside Nikki Bonzel from North Harbour on the 123, but it's your NS1 rider there, sitting in the number 1 spot. That is Sonia Rennie with the 128 plate of, oh, I thought it was the 128 plate there of Steph. Maybe I missed that as they rounded out. We've got 5 of them out there at the moment. Looks like we might be down a rider already as they make their way around the track there. This is race number 31 now, 40 plus Cruiser female. It is your NS1 crossing first in the 419 plate there. Yeah, I don't have a 41, maybe it's been the 418 plate. I must be losing my mind as they come around. It looks like it was Kayla Newton out there in the number 2 spot. That's the great thing about the streaming and the live stream. Thanks to Daryl, I can see exactly who's coming who and where they're at. Thank you, Daryl. I wasn't just imagining it. It did look like we had a rider down, so bigger and of course the full rider. But here we go. This is a race that's got to be watched. It's our 45 plus cruiser male with Aaron Hunter out of New Plymouth on the 619. None other than Warren Golden Wheels Boggers from Hamilton on the 51 plate. Daniel Martini on the 923 from the Mountain Raiders. The 487 of Wayne Shanks out of Hamilton. All the way from Gizzy is Lee Stevens on the 214. And your NZ3, Greg Hughes out of Rotorua. And it looks like it's Greg Hughes, followed by the 487 there of Wayne Shanks. How's that pushing? Now this is where the action's going to be. It's going to be Wayne versus Greg, Greg versus Wayne. What's going to happen as they come into that last corner? Who's going high? Who's going low? Oh, it looks like they both went high, but there they go. Wayne's trying to throw it down as they push hard towards the finish line. But it looks like it's going to be our rider coming there in the 3, Aaron Hodder, but it looks number 1, Greg Hughes, Wayne Shanks on the 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go. It looks like it has, gate has just dropped on our 40 to 44 cruiser male, race number 33 as we make our way through Moto 1. Out there on the track at the moment is the 55 plate of Jacques Chiles from Hamilton. Alongside him, fellow club member on the NS1, Grant Rennie. 484 of Daniel Donaldson out of New Plymouth. NZ1, Lance Dinsdale, who's leading the track. And the 6-4 of Matt Harvey from Topol, but it is Lance Dinsdale, followed by Matt Harvey as they round out that corner, lining up that final turn as they want to hit that straight there. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like it might be the Lance Dinsdale show as they come on around that last corner. It sure is, as he bounces away and makes his way towards the finish line in our 40 to 44 cruiser male. 33, followed by the 648 plate of Matt Harvey out of Topol as they round out their first race of the day.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we have it. That gate has dropped on race number 34. That's our 17 to 39 cruiser female. We're looking at some quality riders out there on the 984. Hannah Dawson from the North Harbour Club. Sitting in beside her though is the 246 plate of Cat Mycroft out of Hamilton. And in the 200 plate, it's Taylor Arnold out of Tauranga. And that's who looks like it's out the front leading us round. It's our 200 plate rider as she rounds the corner there, heading away towards the last corner. Taylor Arnold pushing hard. Sitting in the 2 spot is the 984 plate there of Hannah Dawson from the North Harbour Club. As they head around and coming in there on the 246 plate, pushing them is Cat Mycroft from Hamilton. Rounding it out, Taylor Arnold though, race number 34, 17 to 39 cruiser female. There we have it.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, I'll tell you what, coming faster than a fast thing there. We've got our 8 to 10 cruiser male out there for race number 35. Austin Garside out of the Hawke's Bay. Enzo Torrens from Te Araha. Tyler Cochran from Tauranga, Nielsen Urata out of Rotorua, and Tate Burden from Te Aomuru. As they're pounding out towards me, I'll tell you what, it looks like the 1 and 2 is neck and neck as they come in. They're getting some pretty big air, but I can make out the distinctive helmet there. I think of the 504, Tate Burden, sitting in the number 3 spot as they round out the 912 was in the front there of Tyler Cochran, and NZ2 of Nielsen Urata in the number 2 spot as they make their way towards the final corner. Rounding it out, I can see there the 125 plate of Enzo Torrens from Te Araha, coming in the back there, holding, keeping the crew honest as they round it out. It's our 912 rider, looking like he's going to just get it. But we're going to have to go upstairs because the game's riders constantly pedaling all the way to the end, and that's where it can be one loss. Oh, I tell you what, that looked pretty funky coming over there as they're rounding out there now, race number 36, 11 to 16 cruiser male. We've got the 131 plate there of Liam Clifford at Tauranga. 100 plate there of Samuel Cochran Benson from New Plymouth. The 247 there of Tyler Dinsdale, looking like he's leading them around the track. Rico Ryan on the NZ1 and Jared Rennie on the NZ7, but it is your 247 of Tyler Dinsdale in the front. Currently in the number 2 spot is the 100 plate of Samuel Cochran Benson from New Plymouth. As they're cruising along there, I tell you what, I think I can see Rico Ryan looking some freaking flying miles. As they round out that last corner there, coming towards us, it is Tyler Dinsdale again taking a seat as he rolls across the finish line for the second time today, as he's double classing by the looks with his 11 to 16 cruiser male. Here we go, 17 to 39 cruiser male. Here we go, 17 to 39 cruise mail, so as I try to make out what's happening over the radio, it doesn't really matter because what matters is what's on the track. Bounding down in the moment towards me, it's the 372 plate there of Brandon Theory out of Hamilton. And in behind him, it's the 112 plate there of Ben Walter. Also on the track with them is the 298 of Sam Torrance, 514 of Zachary Arnold. The NZ6 of Joel Perry and the NZ2 of Brandon McRae from Waikato, rounding out that group of 17 to 39 cruiser males. Race number 37. Oh no, another rider. Sam Torrance, 298. Something must have happened there. He looks like as he makes his way down the third straight. I tell you what, I'm quite excited now. If I've got it right, I tell you, it looks like it might be our superclass 14 plus.
Okay, riders, random start.
Race number 38, but race number 1 for them. It's all about the Benjamins. There we go, and the game is dropped on the 180 plate there on Glenn Harrison out of East City. The 622 of Daniel Franks from North Haven, Canterbury. NZ1 Tom Coleman from Kapiti. Kia Tamana out of Te Awamutu. 178 of Scott Donaldson. And Hayden Stockman from Hamilton, bounding out towards us as we look to see who's thrown it down. But I can try to make out the plate, but there's a lot going on there. It's the 622 plate there of Daniel Franks in the front with the 01 there. I'm assuming that's Tom Coleman in the second spot. I can see there sitting in the fourth, I've lost count of the numbers there, but in the back there, rounding out that group is Kai Timberwana out of Te Awamutu with Glenn Harrison in front of him just. But the 1, 2 and 3 spots are going to be anybody's as they race across for the Benjamins. Race number 38, Superclass, male 14 plus.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go, second gate on Superclass, male 14 plus. We got Tainted Theory in the mix with Xavier Dunn, Regan Smith, the 2 Mountain Raiders, Nick Cowie from Southland, and Jack Young out of Hamilton. This is going to be a race to watch as they come bounding down towards us. We look to see who's out in the front. I don't know, I can't make it out just yet. It might be, is it going to be? It is, it's our 559 plate there. They're so fast I can't make it out. But that's Jack Young from Hamilton hanging in the mix there. I couldn't make out the second one, but that might be Nick Cowie in the paint. Down and around there for the second spot. Oh, here we go. Did he look like he might have had to slow down as he looks over his shoulder to see in there behind him the NZ4 of Regan Smith. Oh, and we've got another rider coming behind him. So there we go. It's action plenty as we round out race number 39, Superclass male, 14 plus. Wing flag's gone up.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, the gate is dropped on race number 40 as the actions are plenty with Molly Inia, Hazel Gardner, Danica Ferguson and Tyler Shea Donaldson. Oh, again, all these riders apart from Molly from Cambridge. What will Molly do? There's Soul Te Awamutu rider out there on the track at the moment. We look to see who's who in the zoo as they come down towards me. This is race number 40 as we start to round out moto number 1 here in Paeroa. It looks like it's going to be the 515 plate there of Danica Ferguson out the front, but in behind her is the 97 plate there of Molly India. So we've got a Cambridge Te Awamutu 1 and 2 at the moment, with Cambridge rounding up the rest of the group. As they come around the last corner, it looks like it's Danica Ferguson, followed by Molly India. As they round it out, we look to see who's in the third spot there. It might be the 66 plate of Hazel Gardner. Oh, what happened there? You've got to pedal to the end. You can't take it easy. As we round out moto number 1. Looks like our Strider riders are making their way back out onto the track. This is coming thick and fast. I tell you what, Jo is keeping me busy as she cracks on with the day. No rest for the wicked is what they say. No rest for the wicked. Make sure you jump on the YouTube, watch the live stream there, make some comments. Let us know where you're from. Where in the world are you watching BMX in New Zealand, here in Paeroa. Track 1, day 1, the Waikato Regional Champs. Got our 3 strider riders out there at the moment. I think I picked one up. That's exciting. Oh, and we're off. I think that's Carl Sazi. I think that's the only strider rider I can make out from this angle. The North Harbour rider there, and the rest of them are chasing him hard. There they go. It's actually Pini. I tell you what, these little riders are bouncing along these big hills. These are bigger than they are as they come bounding down around that last corner. Down the last straight. Oh, it's action though. Is he going to get caught? The game's on now, I tell you. It's like cat and mouse out there. Oh, it's going to be plenty. Oh, it's the 306 rider. Might have just pipped him at the post. And here we go, our rider on the pink bike, cruising across the finish line as they round out. First race, moto number 2. Just looking over my shoulder here at the staging, it looks like it's chaos as all these riders want to get out on the track today.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
There we go, the gate has dropped on 5 of our riders. These are Sprockets 5 and under. Out there at the moment from Te Araha. We'll be right joining them on the track next is the 884 of Colin Phillips from Te Araha, the 342 of Ludovico Rosenberg. Sitting in there from Cambridge, Mahaki Paeroa, mounting around on the 142 plate. Out there on the 173, it's Perry Robertson from Tauranga, and the 419 of Haru Shimada out of the East City Club. Right now coming out towards me, I can't mistake him. It looks like it's our East City rider, the 419 of Haru Shimada, pushing through the number 1 spot. And behind him though, the 142 plate, keeping him company of Mahaka Turo from Cambridge, rounding out the track there. Big smile as he comes around the corner. Out there at the moment is the 884 coming there, Cohen Phillips from Te Araha. Here we go, bounding down towards me, the cool dude himself, the 342 plate there of Ludovico Rosenberg. Oh, there's my man Perry, pushing hard. Perry, you've got this, mate. Those hills are bigger than he is as he monsters it around this track here. This lad is getting around, that's for sure. Race number 41 in moto number 2 as the crowd goes wild for this group of riders. It's all crazy action here in Paeroa. Oh, there we go. We can hear the distinctive bang of the gate as it bounds down on our Hamilton rider, the 534 of Finn Watson. Bouncing around the track there, joining him in the mix is the East City rider, the 311 plate there. It should be Hudson Hislop. On the 147 out of Cambridge, it's Archer Kolf as they come around there for race number 42. We've also got the 925 there of Carter Lynch out of Hamilton, and that's where we'll be tomorrow if you weren't sure. As they come down towards me, I can make out the East City jumper there of Hudson Hislop on the 311 plate there, bounding down. He's throwing his head around. This kid's getting his action down. Sucking in the O2 as he bounds around that corner. Sitting in the number 2 spot is the 534 though. That's Finn Watson. It looks like he's tiring out. Mum and Dad, get him some sugar. As the 925 plate there, our Hamilton rider of Carter Lynch rounds out the mix. Not quite sure where our other rider's gone. I seem to be missing somebody, but that's okay. Oh, no, there he is. We found him. It's okay. He's still on the track as he gets back up on the bike. But there we go. Hudson Hislop from East City, rounding out for the second time today. In behind him, it's the 542 plate there. Oh, 534, sorry, I should say. Oh, Finn Watson out of Hamilton. As they round out, I think it's the 147 there of Archer Golf. Oh, looks like I've got a mate join me in the commentary hut there, Mr. Matt Ryan himself. There we go. We're going to have Rika Ryan join me for a little bit. No one wants to join me. It's almost like I've got a disease of some sort. Can you read the plates there? You want to join me on the mic? Grab the mic. Let's go. You can call the next race. Here we go. Big round of applause for our fallen rider as he makes his way back down towards me. Okay, listen, I've just got a call for some help here. If you've got a spare set of 165 cranks with five bolts, please come on down to the commentary hut. That's a 165 crank, 5 bolts. Please come on down and help out another rider. Unfortunately, his are bent and they need some help, so pop on over to see me in commentary if you've got a spare set of those cranks kicking around. Out there on the track at the moment, though, we've got race number 43, Sprocket 6 Boys. Bounding down towards me, the 906 plate of Oakley Mitchell from Te Awamutu, the 915 there of Carter Phillips from Te Araha, Ryan McBride on the 882 there, out of Te Awamutu, the 919 of Archer Griffin, Jackson Hennessy and Haven Papata, but it's the 915 there and the 919 battling it out. That's the 915 there of Carter Phillips and Archer Griffin battling it out as they bound their way around towards the final quarter. As I can see our Te Awamutu, one of our Te Awamutu riders there in the 3 spot, as they go heading down towards that final corner for race number 43 for the second time today here in Paeroa at the 2023 Waikato Regional Champs as they take it out and they're heading along. Oh, the once. I'll give it yellow. Okay, if you were tapping me on the shoulder looking for those set of cranks, head on back down to commentary. We may have some help here for you. But out there at the moment is race number 44 out there as I make out Soda Shimada, but Matanui Hill, Nicholas Fulyun, Jacob Dobb, and Liam Wang rounding out there race number 44 as they head towards the final corner. It looks like it's Matanui Hill though, out there in the number 1 spot. Sitting in behind him, I think I can make out Nicholas Fulyun from Tauranga and the East City rider there of Soda Shimada in race number 44. Here we go, gate is dropped on race number 45. It's our Sprocket 7 boys, and again a quick call out if you just come up and see me about getting some cranks for your bike, please come back, we may have someone that can help you. As we head down race number 45, Sprocket 7 boys bouncing down towards me. I look to see who it is. I think it's Thor Piso. It is. It's the 351 plate there. Thor from Hamilton. In behind him, though, the 622 of Kingston Hislop from East City. And I think sitting there in the 3rd space, Blake Lynch. But out there at the moment as well, we've got Desham Simmons, Juhu Hong from East City. Blake Ty as well in the mix there for our Sprocket 7 boys. Race number 45. Here we go, second gate of Sprocket 7 boys, race number 46. Out there on the track at the moment, we've got Nico Rosenberg from Te Awamutu, the 674 of Leo Charlton from New Plymouth, the 540 of Blake McIntosh from Hamilton, the 707 of Archie West from Cambridge, Max Pocock out of Cambridge, and Daniel Chen from North Harbour on the 115. Bounding down towards me, it looks like 1 and 2 are too close to call. As they're bounding down towards me, let's look to see who it is. I think I can make out no, I can't make out anything. Oh, it's the 115 plate in by your nose. As he comes around there, it's the 115 plate of Daniel Chen. But giving him the mix there is Leo Charlton from New Plymouth. These kids are going to be the ones to watch today as they're bounding down towards that last corner. Oh, what's going to happen? It's too close. Here they go. Who's going high? Who's going low? What's going to happen when they throw those pedals down? Bounding around as they head home for race number 46. Sprocket 7 boys bashing it out there. Some exciting racing with these kids. Oh, there's another race happening within a race. Oh, it's all go. They've got to pedal all the way to the end, folks. Make sure your kids know that. It doesn't stop till it stops. Oh, and I can't even keep up with this. We got Greta Z there on the 128 plate, the Mountain Raider, alongside the 979 of Luca Robinson from Rotorua. 933 plate there of Stella Torrens out of Te Araha. And Pippa Walker from Hamilton on the 880 plate there, as we look to see who it is for race number 47, Sprockets 6 to 7 girls. Moto number 2. Here we go, it's in the green. Can we make it out? The green and yellow. Who is it? As they come down towards me, I can finally make out the plate. It's the 880 of Pippa Walker. The Hamilton rider in behind her though, the Te Araha rider of Stella Torrens. And there we come, the 128 plate there in the 3 spot of Greta Z out of the Mountain Raiders. And here comes a 979 plate from Rotorua, Luca Robinson. Pushing hard there for race number 47.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Ooh, and chasing us, Sprocket 6 and 7 girls is our 17 plus female 20-inch with Sonia Rennie on the 119. Out there in the mix, we've got the 91 plate there of Nancy James out of Waitakere. Sam Van Der Veen from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts on the 354. The 351 of Jodie Gorgantis out of Hamilton. And Taylor Arnold from Tauranga on the 196. As we look to see who's coming down the front of the track now, I think I can make out it's the 354 plate there of Sam Van Der Heerden in the number 1 spot. She's from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts. In behind her though, I saw Taylor Arnold in the mix as she's bounding down. It looks like it could be, it looks like there's the lead change. I think it may have. Taylor Arnold sneaking around the front there as she bounds it down. It looks like it is. I tell you what, that's why you want to keep your eyes on the track as we look to see who crosses the line. Oh, the 2 and 3 spot was too close to Paul, but it looks like it might have been Sam and then Jodie. Here we go, it's our 40 plus male 20-inch out there at the track at the moment here in Paeroa. Race number 49, moto number 2. Here on the 511 we've got Ryan Guilford from Rotorua, the 222 plate there of Brad Andrews from Whangarei. Greg Andrews, our NZ1 from Rotorua, and the 81 plate there of the Hamilton rider, Grant Rennie. But here we go, it's all about Greg Hughes from Rotorua at the moment, but Grant Rennie's right up his jacksie. As we go around there, we've got our man Brad Andrews from Whangarei giving them a run for his money, but the battle's on between our man Grant Rennie's and Greg Hughes as they go hard. Who's going high? Who's going low? What's going to happen? Oh no, Grant Rennie just doesn't have the legs to throw in behind. Oh no, this could be close. Oh, that's how it should be done. You pedal to the end so that you don't let it go. And there we go, race number 49.
Random start.
And as I look back up again, we got the boys getting air. I tell you what, if you thought you might have thought you're at an air show, but it's not. It's the Waikato Regional Champs here, track number 1 for day number 1 in Paeroa. Race number 50's out there at the moment with the NZ3 of Donovan Wallace from Taupō, the 274 of Ezra Reynolds from Tauranga, 554 of George Wu, Nikau Matini, Charlie Mitchell, Harry Lang, Carter Mould and Don Bycroft Jenkins, but it happens to be your NZ3 there of Donovan Wallace and some brakes being grabbed. The NZ3 there, I think of Donovan Wallace and George Wu in the mix as well, pushing hard as we go bounding down towards that last corner. We look to see who's who in the zoo, but it is, I believe, your NZ3 of Donovan Wallace there in the number 1 spot. Lining it up in behind him though, it is the 554 there of George Wu. And the battle's on though for the 3. Who's going to get it? It's going to be about the pedals, and it looks like it was Nikau Martini, the Mountain Raider, on the 105. But again, you would think you're at the Waikato Air Show with Jackson Row Party there, getting some big air on down that first straight. But he's not got it alone. He's got Archie Murray with him, Jacob Crawford, Fletcher Smith, Daniel Fuyun, Noah Perriam, and Braxton Hayes. But as they come bouncing down, it looks like Jackson Row Party's out on the front bar, just the nose. In behind him though is Daniel Fuyun out of Tauranga, pushing hard in the South African jersey there. But it's the East City rider hanging on for dear life with Braxton Hayes, the 04 in the number 3 spot. The next in the pack for 4, 5 and 6. This is anybody. It's a race within a race as they go bounding down that rhythm straight towards the last corner. 4, 5, and 6 are still too close to call. They're going to go around that corner, almost 3 abreast. Here we go. He's throwing it high. We've got a high, a low, and a middle, but it looks like we might have slipped out on that last corner as they take their spots for the 8 boys, race number 51. Here we go. It looks like I've got out on the track at the moment our NZ1 of Dylan Johns. This must be our 9 boys for race number 52. With him, though, is Jordan Dawson, Eli Tai, Enzo Torrance, Jake Pomari, Ethan Lilly, Samuel Hickey, and Tate Burden. But it is your NZ1 rider, the Mountain Raider, Dylan Johns. Bounding out towards me out in the front there, but it is Tate Burden, the NZ6 there, with the distinctive mohawk in the number 2. But up behind him, it's the 562. This is Jake Pomari, the North Harbour rider, pushing hard between them. It's going to be Tate versus Jake as they come into that last corner. What's going to happen? But up the outside, it looks like we've got company there as well as they come round and round. It looks like Tate might have gone high. Jake's gone low, but here we go up the outside. It's another rider there. I can't make out the plate. Oh my giddy yard, that might have been our 05 of Samuel Hickey. Okay, there we go. As we're bounding down, it's race number 53, moto number 2. Another group of 9 boys out there at the moment. There's 2 gates of them, 2 full gates of them, which is going to make it exciting. We've got Baden Prescott bounding down towards the track, but let's look to see who's out the front. It is the 5'8", oh no, the 5'6" plate there. That is Matatini Hill bounding down towards it. I think I saw there coming around to the number 2 spot, the NZ4 of Baden Prescott. Thanks, Mum and Dad, for putting his name on the back of his helmet. That made it easy. But joining him, Eli Savisi. We've got Caleb Hotter, Dylan Lee, Harlan Logie, JD Pretorius, and Milton Hamblin out there vying for a spot in race number 53, 9 boys. And there we go. Oh, there we go. I'll tell you what, these kids are getting more and more here as the day goes on. Out there on the track, it's race number 54, moto number 2, 10 boys with SI5 of Monty Gardner, the NI1 of Brock O'Neill, 917 of Tennyson Shraven, 905 of Alex Shanks, and the 912 of Tyler Cochran. As they come bounding down towards me, we look to see who's out in the front, and it happens to be your rider, the NI2 of Brock O'Neill, and then behind him the 912. That is your rider, Tyler Cochran, and SI5 of Monty Gardner was in the 3 spot, but we've got another rider coming up the outside. Here we go, there's a battle on for 1 and 2, and for 3 and 4. Oh, there we go. It's all about the high lows as they come around that last corner into the final straight. The pedals are being thrown down. But it looks like it's going to be your rider, the NI2, sorry, of Brock O'Neill taking that one out. And there we go, it's our second gate of 10 boys, race number 55 with the 305 of Finn Barrington out of the Sunset Coast, the 88 of Jai Martini, the Mountain Raider on the track at the moment too. Also in the mix though is our 08 Jack Kelly from Capital City. We've got the 139 of Bradley Perham out of Hamilton and the 925 of Austin Garside from the Hawke's Bay. But it's not only that, I can see the distinctive helmet there, the 88 plate of Jai Martini, the Mountain Raider, out there in the number 1 spot. In the mix though is the 08 of Jack Kelly for the number 2 and Finn Barrington in the 3 as they rouse in for the second time today. A group of 10 boys in race number 55 here in Paeroa. And that gate has dropped there on our 11 boys, the second gate of them, well, first gate of 11 boys, sorry, with Daniel Lucas on the 229 out of Hamilton, the 660 of Levi Morahu from Te Awamutu, 525 of Ryan Marshall from Paeroa, the local lad, the NZ1 though, Rico Ryan in the mix out there at the moment, riding out of Tauranga, the 156 of Jack Duckett from Rotorua, and NZ2, Dylan Sazi out of North Harbour, but it is our man, the NZ1, the Mighty 11's captain, Rico Ryan, showing us how it is around the track, but behind him is the 229 plate of Daniel Lucas, and in there after that is Levi Morahu from Te Awamutu, and your 3 spot as these boys round out race number 56, 11 boys, moto number 2 for the day in Paeroa.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And there we go. You've got it. Gate number 2. It's another group of 11 boys. Legs 11. Race number 57 with the 531 plate there of Jared Rennie, the 430 of Charlie Whittington, 273 of Connor Orbell, 81 of Caleb Lilly, 253 Scott Wistrand, and the 690 of Reef Hendricks. Oh, this one. Here we go, we'll look to make out who's in the front. It's our 430 plate there. He's out in the front, that's Charlie Whittington. In behind him though, the 690 of Reef Hendricks. Can't miss him as they bound down for race number 57, our 11 boys here in Paeroa.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
If you don't know what that sound was, that was the gate dropping on a group of 12 boys in race number 58. We got the 611 of Blake Connor out of New Plymouth with his mate from New Plymouth, Carter Lane on the 252. The 717 of Tyler Grant's in the mix as well. The 945 though of Jacob White from Tauranga is in the mix too. The 623 of Wolfie Wiltart from Hamilton. And Taimana E. Thompson from the Hawke's Bay from the NZ7 and the 414 plate there of Timothy Creswell. I think it's Timothy Creswell on the number 2 spot. I couldn't make it out as Rico Ryan was trying to steal my food. I can't believe it. The cheek of it all as they round out the race number 58, 12 boys. Here we go. It looks like it might be your I can't work out who's in the front. It's the 07, but no, it's Timothy Creswell. Is he going to get it? We're going to have to look to the live stream to see where that ended up. And it looks like it was Timothy Creswell in the number 1 spot. And there we go, it's our second gate of 12 boys, race number 59. Out there at the moment, we got Jax West from Cambridge, Blake Andrews from Whangarei, Noah Evans from Rotorua, Oliver Donaldson out of New Plymouth, Fergus Gardner from Cambridge, and Liam Clifford out of Tauranga. But it's this double 7 plate of Noah Evans from Rotorua at the front. In behind him, though, the 164 of Blake Andrews, and in there in the 3rd spot at the moment is Liam Clifford out of Tauranga as they round out this race here. Race number 59, our 12 boys. Exciting times here as we got another gate of 12 boys drop. This is race number 60. We are moving through them, that is for sure. It's the 3rd gate of these 12 boys with the 218 plate there of Emerson Hohire from the Mountain Raiders. A couple of local lads out of Paeroa, Cooper Halatama and Marcus Wistrand, Jesse Lindorp from Hamilton in the mix there, Benny Anderson, the East City rider, and Travis Marshall out of Paeroa. But it is all about Benny Anderson out there on the front shirt on the 911, but in behind him it's the 482 plate there. That's Jesse Lindorp. Oh no, Jesse's gone down with the Paeroa riders riding like a pack of wolves in the mix there now in the 2, 3 and 4 as they go around it out. So Jesse taking a slip there on the second corner, giving away for the Paeroa riders to get into the 2, 3 and 4, but that was all about Ben Anderson from East City rounding out race number 60. 12 boys, motor number 2. And there we have it. I tell you what, again, it's going to be full actions ablazing with our 13 boys with the 226 of Lucas Martini out of the Mountain Raiders, the 454 Morris Rennie from Hamilton, and the 822 of Caleb White out of Tauranga. We've also got our NZ4 there, Cameron Wallace from Hamilton with the 06 of Zane Williamson in the mix, and 100 of Sano Cochrane Benton out of New Plymouth, but it's the 226 plate there at the front of Lucas Martini, and in behind him for the number 2 spot at the moment, Cameron Wallace, and up behind him though, I don't know who it is, it might be Caleb White there, the 822, sitting on the number 3 spot, but as we look to make it out, they come around that last corner, lining it up. This is race number 61, 13 boys, as they bow down for home and cross that finish line. It was our 822 there in the number 3 spot, that is Caleb White. Full gut of our 16 boys. This is a bunch of them here, some of them riding in. Most of them are double classing, either in cruiser or in superclass as they head into their first corner. It looks like a group of seagulls chasing down a hot chip, and we're looking to see who that hot chip is, but it's either going to be Tyler Dinsdale, Jack Young, Pitt Harrison, Regan Smith, Brock Harvey, James Wallace, Tom Coleman, or Dario Basilic. But it looks like it's Tyler Dinsdale in the mix. He's the hot chip at the moment as the NZ5 of James Wallace in behind him. Missed the number 3 spot there, but the group of riders here is battling it out. 4, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. I've lost. I can't even count. As we round out race number 62, 15 to 16 boys. Tyler Dinsdale jumps over the last jump. Oh, and Regan Smith puts in some pedals at the end there. Coming in hot behind them, those our 14 to 15 girls. Race number 63, moto number 2. The 97 plate of Molly in here from Te Awamutu. 66 plate of Hazel Gardner's out of Cambridge. The 515 of Danica Ferguson out of Cambridge. And Brooke Day on the 02 out of Kapiti. As they come bounding down towards us, we look to make it out, and it looks like it's the 515. Oh! As they got too close there to call, it was the 515 there of Danica Ferguson just getting in front of Brooke Day as they bounded down. I think sitting in the number 3 spot though is Hazel Gardner on the 66 plate there out of Cambridge. Here we go, down to the last straight, they're putting the pedals in. Molly in here, rounding them out there for this race number 63.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Here we go, can't even get a mouthful. With our 1739 riders out there at the moment in race number 64. Joe's just laughing. Joe, this is all your fault, keeping this race running smoothly out there at the moment. And the number 1 spot though, we've got the 541 there of Zachary Arnold, and in there behind him the 825 plate there of Xavier Dunn, and in there the 3, the 112 plate there of Ben Walters, and Brandon McRae, from Waitakere, 86 plate there, rounding them out number 4, as we take out the 1739 male 20-inch, race number 64.
Watch the gate.
And off that start ramp now goes for race number 65. This is our 14 boys from moto number 2. Out there in the mixes, Connor King from Rotorua, Tainter Theory from Hamilton, Thomas Boxtrop from Te Araha, Leah Parks from Kapiti, Keith Van Hoeven from Cambridge, Riley Lane from New Plymouth, and Zeb Pickford out of Cambridge. Rounding out race number 65, it is your 195 in the front at the moment. That is our rider Zeb Pickford. In behind him though is Tainter Theory on the 508 plate, trying to get in the mix, but it looks like it's going to be Zeb Pickford hanging on as it comes to the last corner. Will he take it to the end? This is where the pedals count as they push us home for race number 65.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And pounding down the start ramp now, pushing all the way to the end. Oh, there we go. Action aplenty over that first jump. That is race number 66. This happens to be our 8 girls of Aislinn Lloyd from Mountain Raiders, Tia Guan from the Mountain Raiders. I tell you what, sounding like a lot of Mountain Raiders with Nia Lynn in the mix and Anna Johnson too. But let's not forget out of Cambridge, we've got Alicia Ashton. We've also got Pereira Rini from Hamilton. We've got our Sunset Coast of Hattie Barrington and Cara Pretorius from Hamilton in the mix as well. But out of the front, it's the 125 plate there of Cara Pretorius from Hamilton. The 66 plate in the mix at number 2 for Ashton Ashton. And our NZ3, that is Hattie Barrington from the Sunset Coast, rounding out the 3. As they bow down, it's pretty and pink into that last corner. All of them looking the same. Let's see what's going to happen in the mix. Oh, it looks like there might have been a few brakes grabbed as they go high and low and put the pedals down to push it out. But it's going to be a 125 plate there, I believe. Cara Pretorius out the front. 1, 2 and 3 is going to be too close to call. We're going to have to go to YouTube. And there it is. Oh, there we go. That can be none other than our... That has to be our world number 6, Mika Wallace, out of Taupo, getting some big air there down the first straight. This is race number 67, our 9 girls here in Paeroa. But joining Mika Wallace from Taupo is Matilda Powell out of the Mountain Raiders, Evie Tucker from Rotorua, Leah Mould from Te Araha, Pippa Spence from Hamilton, Mia Grant from North Harbour, and Amelia De Theory out of Hamilton. There we go. In the number 2 spot though is our NZ3 of Mia Grant, and behind her our NZ2 plate there of Amelia De Theory out of Hamilton. And it's all Mika Wallace well out front at the moment as we look within the race. There's a race within a race as they round out race number 67.
Random start.
Here we go, out on the track at the moment. I believe we've got race number 68. Another group of 10 girls out there at the moment. Well, first group of 10 girls, I should say. Nessie Rennie out of Hamilton, Serene Hedges from North Harbour, Anika Wells from East City, a couple of Mountain Raiders in the form of Nia Lloyd and Amelia Johnson. We've got Aria Bycroft Jenkins out of Hamilton and Arla Saker from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts. And out the front, it's our NS1. That is our NS1 rider there of Nessie Rennie, and she's been pushed hard though by plate number 80 of Liam Lloyd from the Mountain Raiders as they bound down that track. The wind started to pick up here in Paeroa as they bound down for race number 68. 10 girls, moto number 2.
Okay, runners, let 'em start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
And here we have it. That's fraction of plenty here in Paeroa. You don't want to blink, you will miss it. 11 to 12 girls, race number 69. With Lily Rose Morahu from Te Awamutu, Maddie Newcomb out of Rotorua, Grace Landa from Waikato on the 174, our NZ2 of Chloe Dinsdale from Whangarei, and the 303 of Courtney Smith. But it is all about our NZ1 at the moment. Maddie Newcomb from Rotorua at the front. Courtney Smith in behind her. And then followed through in the number 3 spot with the head down as the wind blows through. It's Grace Landa from Waitakere. As they bound down, I can see Chloe Dinsdale in the mix as well. Think sitting in the number 4 spot. And our Te Awamutu rider, Lily Rose Morahu, in the mix too as they round down that last corner into the home straight. Pushing hard for race number 69, 11 to 12 girls. Here in Paeroa.
Ready, watch the gate.
And we don't stop for anything. It's race number 70, 13 girls. Jasmine Campbell from Harweather on the 837. The Cambridge rider of Beth Walker on NZ1. Out of Waitakere, Lucy Lardner on the 406. And from New Plymouth, Amelia Lane on the 550. As we look to see, it's Beth Walker of the NZ1. This is why she is out of the front. And it's Beth Walker coming down towards me here out of Cambridge. Round the second corner, but in the second spot it's the 406 of Lucy Lardner out of Waitakere. But here we go, the battle's on for the 550. That is Amelia Lane and Jasmine Campbell. They're battling it out. Oh, we lost the rider as I look down. As they back up on the plate there, give them a round of applause. No mucking about, in and out. That's it, job done. Race number 70, 13 girls.
Okay, runners, let 'em start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, out there at the moment, Sonia Rennie leading round. Race number 71, 40 plus cruiser female. In the mix though, well, Nikki Bonsall from North Harbour, Amy Tuckett out of Rotorua, Kyla Newton from Hamilton, Steve Hook from the Mountain Raiders, and Nancy Jones out of Waitakere. That's it, race number 71, 40 plus cruiser female.
Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Hot on their heels though, let's not forget it. 45 plus cruiser male with Lee Stevens out of Gisborne, Warren Bogus and Wayne Shanks out of Hamilton, Daniel Martini from the Mountain Raiders, Greg Hughes from Rotorua, Aaron Hotter out of New Plymouth, but it is Greg Hughes. Oh, this is Alberto Almo stuff here as they come around the corner. Oh my giddy aunt, I tell you what, it is all action aplenty. These guys are definitely not cruising as they throw it down. Coming around the corner there, we'll look to see. I can make out Greg Hughes in the number 2 spot. Is that Wayne Shanks in the number 1? I don't know. Look to look it out as he pedals hard. I thought I saw it might be Wayne Shanks as we looked at the live stream. It was Wayne Shanks in the number 1. No more getting out. You better hang on to your socks because here's Lance Dinsdale ran in the second corner out of the number 1 spot for our 40 to 44 cruiser male, race number 73. But he's not alone on the track. He's also got with him Matt Harvey, Jack Chalice, Grant Rennie, and Daniel Donaldson for the 40 to 44 cruiser male, race number 73. Okay, back into the action as I get myself sorted. Here we go, race number 74, 17 to 39, cruiser female. We've got Taylor Arnold from Tauranga, Cat Bycroft out of Hamilton, and Hannah Dawson from the North Harbour, but it is our late number 200 out there in the number 1 spot from Tauranga coming over the hill. It's Taylor Arnold, and then number 2 spot though, and behind her it is our 984 plate there, that is Hannah Dawson from North Harbour, and here we go with the purple helmet on the 246 out of Hamilton in the red and purple jumper, that is our Cat Bycroft for race number 74, 17 to 39 cruiser female. I hope someone pegged down this marquee because the wind is definitely picking up here in Paeroa. One thing I'm not going to be doing is catching it, that's for sure, because I'm trying to catch the racing. That's race number 75. It is our 8 to 10 cruiser male out on the track at the moment with Tate Burden, the Te Amutu man with the mohawk. We got the 125 of Enzo Torrens from Te Araha. With that is NZ2 Nielsen Urata from Rotorua on there at the moment, as well as the 925 of Austin Garside out of the Hawke's Bay and of the 912. Tyler Cochran out of Tauranga as we look to make it out. I think it might be our NZ2 of Nielsen Urata out of Rotorua. It sure is, and I'm hearing the yelling of pedal, but it's the 912 in the second spot though. That is Tyler Cochran out of Tauranga, and Tate Burden, he looks like he's struggling in that one. And the 3 spot though, he's doing well. Behind him though, the 125 of Enzo Torres, but he's not going to get it in his own way if he doesn't pedal and keep going. But he's going low, and oh, what a zigzag. Here we go, around the last corner. The actions are plenty at the back of the pack as they push hard out there for race number 75. Okay, in the mix at the moment though is race number 76. It's our 11 to 60 cruiser male. As they come bounding round, I can make out none other than Tyler Dinsdale out of Whangarei on the 247, bounding down towards me. In the mix though with him though, I can't see him at this moment. Oh, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 are too close to call. It happens to be our NZ1. Oh, that is Rico Ryan in the mix there. He managed to sneak under there, get the second spot. With him though as well, we've got Jared Rennie, the NZ7, Liam Clifford and Sanjay Cochran Benton, all busting a move for a spot, but it's Tyler Dinsdale in the 1. Rico Ryan looks like he might hang on to the 2. I don't know, he's going to have to throw the pedals down. And a 100 rider of Sanyo taking up the 3. Oh, as we get into our 17 to 39 cruiser male, I'd suggest the rest of you riders want to start making your way around to the pits as we're busting through this meet here in Paeroa. Day 1, track 1 of the Waikato Regional Champs. Coming down towards me at the moment, we look to make out who it is, but it's the 541 plate there. That is Zachary Arnold out of Tauranga. In behind him though, the 372. That is our rider Brad Theory and Ben Walter from Capital City in behind him. But it looks like Ben Walter won't get it all his own way. We've also got Joel Perry, Brandon McRae, Brad the Theory in the thick of it out there at the moment, but it is your 541 plate of Zachary Arnold crossing the line first as they round out race number 77 before we head back. Oh, we have no messing around here. Superclass 14 plus 78, race number 78 I should say. This is all about the Benjamins. This is where the money's at. These kids are trying to get some cash. It's Regan Smith on the NZ4, Tame the Theory on the 508, Xavier Dunn on the 825, Scott Donaldson on the 172, Kaya Tamoana on the NZ6, and Clint Harrison on the 180. As they come bounding down towards us, it is the 178 plate though. That's Scott Donaldson on the front with the NZ4 of Regan Smith behind there. Oh, it's all action, par to par here for 3, 4 and 5 as we look to see Flint Harrison trying to make it down the outside. What's going to happen in this last corner in the back of the middle of the pack there? Oh, it's giddy on, its pedals all go. It's what can hang on, but it looks like it's going to be our man, Scott Donaldson out near the front there. as they round out race number 78. But it's not stopping there, I tell you, because we've got another group of these 14 plus male superclass moto number 2, race number 79, Tom Coleman, our NZ1, Jack Young of the 559, 622 of Daniel Franks, 747 of Hayden Stockman, and the 323 of Nick Cowie as we come rounding down. Oh, Nick, I think that's Nick Cowie going to go mountain biking. It is, it's the 323 plate there. As he's come, oh, what's going on here? I tell you what, these guys are throwing it down. You throw a bit of cash in front of these boys and they put everything on the line as they bound down around the last corner. Oh my, 4 brakes being grabbed, pushing it hard, rounding it out. Can't make it out who's in the front. We're going to have to go to scores and the live stream to see who's who. And there we go. It looks like it was Jack Young, Tom Coleman, and then Nick Cowie. And here we go, this is where the racing's happening too. We've got Tyler Shea Donaldson, Molly Inia, Hazel Gardner, and Danica Bergenson throwing it down for a superclass female 14 plus. Race number 80 of Moto number 2, the last one for this moto, before we head into moto number 3. Here we go, look to see who's out the front. I think it is. It's, no, I'm trying to make it out. Here we go. It's the 515, Danica Bergenson in the front, but she's got company with the 917 of Molly Inia. She's throwing it down, coming up her right-hand side as they're bounding down towards it. I tell you what, these girls are throwing it down here for our superclass female 14 plus. Molly Inia still hanging in the second spot. What else is going to happen with Tyler Shea Donaldson in the mix there too? Oh, it's the 66 plate there. That was Hazel Gardner putting the pedals down on that last straight as we look to see who took it out. There we go. This is why you've got to pedal to the end. And there we have it. That's the end of Moto number 2 here in Paeroa. Track 1, day 1 of the Waikato Regional Champs. As our Strider riders make their way out onto the track for the 3rd time today. Oh, there we go, they're into it. I'll tell you what, those Striders, you blink, you miss them. It must be all the sugar they're being fed by mum and dad. As they're bounding down, our Strider rider. Oh no, we've got a Strider down on the corner. That's what's going to happen as they all make their way towards him. It looks like, man, Carl Sazi might hang on till the end as they round out. There we go. That's some action-packed racing as our little third Strider there gets themselves back up. They happen to be facing the wrong way, but that's okay. I'm sure someone's going to point them in the right direction. Here we go, back on the track. Who would have thought? Here we go, big round of applause for our Strider rider. Oh, there we go, over that last time, into the mix now, getting the throw on. Here we go, rounding it out. Our Strider riders opening Moto number 3 here in Paeroa. I guess we're looking for volunteers. So if you are volunteering here at the Waikato Regional Champs, you should be changing over. Make sure that you are following your roster, please. All volunteers for round number 3, Moto number 3 here in Paeroa. Please make sure you're changing over as required. Really important that we all do our bit and help out. So please, if you agree to volunteer, make sure you're swapping out as we head into Moto number 3. So 2 more motos here in Paeroa before we make our way across to Te Araha. So at the end of this round, we'll give you some update around timings for before we head over to Te Araha. But 2 more rounds here in Paeroa is day 1, track 1 here of the Waikato Regional Champs. There we go, our ride on 142, Ahaki Tura from Cambridge, giving a big shout out to someone.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, and there you have it, folks. It is race number 1 of Moto 3, but all in all, 81. As we drop the gate there on the 142 plate. That is Mahaki Tura from Cambridge. The 311 plate there in the mix-up. Hudson Hislop out of the East City Club. The 342 of Ludovico Rosenberg from Te Awamutu. And here we go. We got Cohen Phillips on the 884 out of Te Araha. And the 147 from Cambridge of Archer Kolf out there in the mix. But as you look up, you can see the distinctive jumper there of the East City rider. That is the 311. That is none other than Hudson Hislop. This kid's throwing it down all day long so far. Hate to know what's in his water. As we bow down to the number 2 spot, it's the 142. That is our man giving the big shout out there, Mahaki Tura. And in behind him is Archer Kolf, looking like he's going to hang on to the 3 spot as they bound it down and around this track. I tell you what, these kids are going to be feeling it. The wind's blowing, the sun's coming out, and the day's getting on. So hopefully they're going to hang in there as they make their way around that final corner for the 3rd time today. These are our sprockets 5 and under.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And what do you know, Joe? It's race number 82. If you weren't keeping count, I'm happy to help. It's sprockets 5 and under again. It's our 2nd gate of these youngsters on the 534 out there at the moment. We got from Hamilton, Finn Watson, the 925, another Hamilton rider of Carter Lynch. And rounding it out is the East City rider there of the 419 of Haru Shimada and the 173 of Perry Robertson from Tauranga, busting a move as they make their way down towards me. Oh, I'm looking for some Paeroa volunteers. If you are from Paeroa, in fact, we're in Paeroa now, so we shouldn't be hard to find you. You should be out volunteering at the moment. You should be on the track helping out. This is your home club, so if you are a volunteer from Paeroa, please make sure you get yourself out on the track, because to keep these riders riding, we've got to make sure that we're doing our bit. So please, if you're not sure, I guess you could jump on, I don't know, some kind of Facebook page or something. Check out the volunteer roster as we round out race number 82.
Watch the gate.
And there you have it, folks. It's race number 83. Oh my goody aunt. Who would have thought that that's a 6 boy? As we take out race number 83 with the 964 of Nicholas Fulyun from Tauranga, the 479 there from Te Araha, Jackson Hennessy out there in the mix as well, though. The 789 plate there. That is the 789 of Haven Papata, the 256 of Liam Wang out of North Harbour, Ryan McBride from Te Awamutu on the 882. And the 111 plate of Matanui Hill in the mix there, but he's not got his own way. The 642 there, Matanui Hill, he's got it in the mix. He's got it. It's Nicholas Fulyun, I think it is. Busting a move to catch up to him. Oh, here we go. I think we got races within races within races. This is intense. Oh no, I can't keep up. As they branch down, I can see the big 8. The numbers there of Ryan McBride on the 882 there from Te Awamutu. But it looks like it's Matanui Hill pushing it over the line in race number 83.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Oh, and there you have it, like a cracker on Guy Fawkes. We got race number 84, that's our Sprocket 6 boys. This is gate number 2 of these lots. We got the 915 from Te Araha, Carter Phillips. From Paeroa, the local lad, Jacob Dodd on the 893. Out of Cambridge, Archer Griffin is in the mix with the 919. From Te Awamutu on the 906, we've also got Oakley Mitchell. And the East City rider on the 420. Looks like he's doing all the work today. Soda Shimada pushing hard, head down in the whip as he's racing home into the second corner. The paddle's on though for 2 and 3. Oh no, we got to ride it down. That's what's not good. Here we go. The 915 though manages to sneak out in front. That's Carter Phillips with Archie Griffin in behind him. But our man Soda Shimada out of East City's back on his bike, dusting off his gloves. That's what it's all about. These kids are tough as we give him a round of applause as he is racing hard. That kid's pushing the boundaries today.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And there you have it, chasing them behind them. Race number 85, our Sprocket 7 boys. We got the 198 of Max Pocock out of Cambridge. Out on there in the mix as well, the 540 Blake McIntosh out of Hamilton with his mate Thor Piso. Another Hamiltonian there on the 351. East City rider of Jihu Hong on the 956. Joined by Kingston Hislop, his mate from East City. Kingston Hislop on the 622 and the 780 though of Blake Ty from Tauranga and Archie West on the 707 from Cambridge. But it looks like it's Thor Piso on the 351 and the 1. Kingston Hislop in the 2. And it's the 780 there currently sitting in the 3. That is your rider, Blake Ty. And then behind him in the 4th spate, that wind must be pushing hard of Jihu Hong as they round out our race number 85. There you have it, folks. The gate is dropped on race number 86. It's our Sprocket 7 boys. In moto number 3 on the 856, we've got Desham Simmons from Hamilton. Alongside him, we've got his mates of Blake Lynch on the 666 plate, alongside the 768 of Tate Cornell. Out of New Plymouth, we've got Leo Charlton on the 674, Nico Rosenberg on the 350 out of Te Awamutu, and Daniel Chen on the 115 from North Harbour. But here they come, 1, 2, and 3, too close to call, but it looks like we got, oh no, I can't, oh, what's going on? You got to look forward, mate. It's the 115 and the 674. That's Leo and Daniel battling it out. Oh my giddy out, there we go, feet are going down. It's getting old school on out here in Paeroa as they bound down around these corners. The feet are going down to break them as they come around into the last corner for the final straight. Race number 86, Sprocket 7 boys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And here you have it, it's race number 87. It's our Sprocket 6 to 7 girls, moto number 3. Out in the mix at the moment is the Mountain Raider of Greta Z on the 128 plate. Joining her though, the Hamiltonian of Pepper Walker on the 880. From Te Araha, Stella Torrens on the 93 plate. And the 979 of Luca Robinson from Rotorua. As we look to see who's coming down towards us, I think it might be Pepper Walker on the 880 and the distinctive green. You get to know these kids as they come, as the race day moves on and on. And it's our 880, Pepper Walker from Hamilton with the glasses on, goggles I should say, bouncing around. Oh, it's all about the goggles today with Stella Torrens sporting a pair 2 on the 93. And here we go, the 128 and the 979 rounding it out. That's the 128 of Greta Z and the 979 of Luca Robinson pushing hard for our Sprocket 6 to 7 girls as they all round that last corner for the 3rd time today. And the gate has just dropped on race number 88 as I see those legs flying and those wheels spinning That's Nancy James on the 91 out of Waitakere with Taylor Arnold on the 196 out of Tauranga. Sonia Rennie out of Hamilton on the 119 and Jodie Gorgantis from Hamilton on the 351. But out there in the mix as well as the 354 of Sam Van der Veen out of the Hutt Valley Thunderbolts as we look to make it out. It is the 196 plate there of Taylor Arnold in the front this time. There's 351 in behind her of Jodie Gorgantis. And then I'm only going to make it out that I believe it might be Sam Van der Veen, sorry, from the Hutt Valley Thunderbolts. Sitting in the 3 spot. These girls are chopping and changing positions as they're rounded out for race number 88 in motor number 3 as they take out it today.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Oh, hold on there, heels. It's our 40 plus male 20 inch race number 89. We have our NZ1 there, Greg Hughes from Paeroa. Busting it out, it looks like he's going to that first corner first. Oh, yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. He's going to throw it down because he's got company in the form of the 222 plate of Brad Andrews from Whangarei. Grant Reedy from Hamilton in there mix as well. And it looks like they're bounding down towards me with the 511 of Ryan Guilford from Paeroa there too. But it is all about Greg Hughes at the moment. Grant Reedy's like giving him an inch to sideways. And Brad Andrews said, I've come from Whangarei, I'll want some of this action too. As he bounced around there at number 3 and rounded them out. It must be Ryan Guilford from Rotorua, but it is going to be Greg Hughes rounding them out into that last corner.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And we're into it. Moto, gate number 1 of 2 for our 8 boys. It's 8 of them. Who would have thought? Race number 90, 5x4 of George Wu out of Hamilton, and the NZ2 of Daniel Fuyut from Tauranga, the 290 of Carter Mole from Te Araha, the 04 of Braxton Host from New Plymouth, 209 of Harry Lang from Te Araha, Noah Perium on Hamilton from the 709, the NZ1 of Jackson Row Party, and the 105 of Nico Martini from the Mountain Raiders. And it is your NZ2 there. He's out the front. Daniel Fuyut from Tauranga. He's being chased around the track though by Jackson Row Party out of East City. And I think I made out the 04 plate there of Braxton Host consistently sitting there. He's keeping them company though. But these kids are bounding down as they look to make it out as they round out race number 90. Looks like it's going to be our man from Tauranga. And here we go, before they finish, our next lot are chasing them down like a pack of seagulls. Hunting out that hot chip with Ezra Reynolds from Tauranga. Jacob Crawford, his mate, hopefully from Tauranga as well in the mix. Charlie Mitchell out of Cambridge on the 51 plate with Don Bycroft Jenkins out of Hamilton in the mix. Donovan Wallace from Topol throwing it down with Archie Murray out of the Hawke's Bay and Fletcher Smith from Hamilton. But out there at the moment we look to make out who's out in the front as they're trying to make it out. It looks like it happens to be the NZ3 plate there of Donovan Wallace from Topol, throwing it down, and then the number 2 spot, the 131 plate there. Oh no, lost the spot there. The 131 was Jacob Crawford. He was hanging out in the number 2, but he got pipped around here on the second corner. As we watch our rider there on the 51 plate, that is Charlie Mitchell from Cambridge. Round this group of guys out as it takes out race number 91. And there you have it, it's gate number 1 of 2 for our 9 boys in race 92. We have in the mix Tate Burden, JD Pretorius, Eli Ty, Dylan Lee, Ethan Lilly, Matatini Hill, Jordan Dawson, and Dylan Johns. As they come down towards us, it looks like I can make out it's Matatini Hill in the number 1 spot with Dylan Johnson behind him. Here we go, this is going to be the battle of the ages, and we're throwing it down. It is Matatini Hill in the front with Dylan Johns there in the number 2 spot. As one goes high, one goes low. Oh, there we go, Tate Burden just got down low. He pushed out our plate rider there from Hamilton as they bounded down. These 2 local clubs, neighbours as they were, battling it out, neighbours at war.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And here you have it, gate number 2 of our 9 boys, race number 93 with Jake Pomari, Enzo Torrens, Eli Sazivi, Caleb Hodder, Baden Prescott, Millen Hamlin, Harley Logan, and Samuel Hickey. This is a gate not to be messed with as they come down towards us. We look to see who's who in the zoo. But here we go. I think I can make out the North Harbour jumper there with truth will be told at the time. As yes it is, it's our North Harbour rider there on the 562 out in the front. That is Jake Pomari hanging in with the NZ4 sitting in right behind him. That's Baden Prescott out of Te Awamutu. He's pushing hard, but it's all about Jake Pomari at the moment as he hangs in there. Coming in behind him though, I'm not sure who's in the 3 spot as we missed them coming around this corner. As they get faster, it gets harder to tell. Here they go, rounding out race number 93. And here we go, gate number 1 of 10 boys, race number 94 for motor number 3. This is not a full gate, but it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. As they round out with Brock O'Neill, Austin Garside, Tennyson Shraven, Finn Barrington and Alex Shanks. Busting a move out there at the moment, throwing it down for a spot at the Waikato Regional Champs here in Paeroa, track number 1, gate number 1. As we bring it home, we look to see who's coming through the front. I think I can make out an NI2 of Brock O'Neill in the front, but in behind him it's the 905. Of Alex Shanks in the 305 of Finn Barrington. These boys have been throwing it down like this all day. But it looks like our man is not going to get it all as in well. Brock O'Neill better pedal, otherwise he's going to lose it as they're around that corner for race number 94. And there you hear it, it's the gate dropping on race number 95. This is our second gate of 10 boys. With our man out there, Brandley Perriam out of the Hamilton Club, Jack Kelly from Capital City, Tyler Cochrane out of Tauranga, Jai Martini, the Mountain Raider, and out of Cambridge, Monty Gardner, all vying for a spot as they come down towards us though. I can make out the distinctive helmet of Jai Martini bounding down towards us on the 88 plate, the Mountain Raider there sitting in the number 1 spot, and in behind him, keeping him company, is the 912 of Tyler Cochrane, but it's the OA plate in the number 3 spot of Jack Kelly from Capital City, pushing hard as well as I see our 139 rider there, rounding them out, Bradley Perriam out of Hamilton. But this is our race number 95, 10 boys until the final corner for today.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And it's legs 11 on race number 96, moto number 3 out there as they're throwing it down. I tell you what, it's pretty scary if you're in the mix. It's Levi Morahu from Te Awamutu, Scott Bushstrand out of Paeroa, Caleb Luddy out of Tauranga with his mate Charlie Winton, Jack Duckett from Rotorua, and Daniel Lucas all throwing it down here in Paeroa today. As we look to make it out, I'm going to look to see that plate number, but it's a bit hard to read for the sole fella. Here we go, it's the 430 there, that is Charlie Whittington in the number 1 spot, and the 660 there plate, that is our man Levi Morahu, and I think it was Lucas, Daniel Lucas from Hamilton in the 3 spot. Oh no, Daniel Lucas and Levi mixing it up there for the 2 and 3 as they're around that corner for race number 96. And there we go, 11 plus 11 is 22. Good thing I can still count today. Rico Ryan, our NZ1, he's battling it out with his mate Dylan Sazi, NZ2. This is a gate not to be missed with Connor Orbell in the mix as well. Jared Rennie out of Hamilton, Ryan Marshall, the local lad from Paeroa, and Reef Hendricks, the Mountain Raider, but it is definitely the Rico Ryan show coming through in the green, yellow and red jumper of wherever that's from. We'll have to check it out with him. Oh no, he's opened the gate, it's Reef Hendricks, he's got around. This has thrown it down and the battle's on. I think we slipped the pedal there in the 4 spot. But Reef Hendricks will be leading this group of 11 boys around that last corner in race number 97.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, I believe we've got our 12 boys out there at the moment. This is race number 98. Yeah, we've got there Noah Evans out of Rotorua, Jax West from Cambridge, Ben Anderson out of East City, Fergus Gardner from Cambridge, Blake Andrews from Whangarei. We've also got another Blake Hunter out of New Plymouth, and Cooper Halatama out of Paeroa, the local lad. But it's all Ben Anderson at the moment, the 911. In behind him, the 164 plate there. That is Blake Andrews from Whangarei. He's definitely getting his money worth on the travel down. And the mix there, I just saw there, our man from Paeroa, the local lad, Cooper Halatama. He took a sneaky undercut there to gain a place as they round out race number 98.
Appearance, random card. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, you have it folks, race number 99. It's 12 boys, moto number 3. In the mix at the moment though, throwing it down is Tamamana E. Thompson out of the Hawke's Bay. And we've got Oliver Donaldson from New Plymouth. Tyler Grant from North Harbour from the 717. Carter Lane out of New Plymouth. Jesse Lindorf from Hamilton. And Marcus Wistrand out of Paeroa, the local lad. Hanging in for a spot, but I'll make out a 07. I'm going to say that Taimana E. Thompson from the Hawke's Bay. Flicking it down, throwing some whips, but in behind him is the 482 plate of Jesse Lindorf. And then I think I saw the 717 of Tyler Grant in the mix there too. Rounding out there as these boys, 12 boys, race 99, motor number 3, gate 1 of 3. And talking about 3 of 3, here comes gate number 3 of 3, 12 boys, race number 100. Can't keep up, getting laughed at because I can't count, but that's okay. I've got big shoulders. Hopefully so does Liam Clifford out of Tauranga, Travis Marshall from the local lad from Paeroa, Wolfie Wolfhard out of Hamilton, Timothy Creswell from Tauranga, Emerson Hohaya, the Mountain Raider, and Jacob White. But as we look at it, it's the 414, that's Timothy Creswell battling it out. But him and the NZ4 of Liam Clifford are going hard. It's like a Tauranga club night at the moment. In behind him though as well, it's another Tauranga lad. That's Tauranga 1, 2 and 3. That must be Jacob White on the 945 as they round out the third quarter for race number 100, 12 boys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And now we're into it. I'll tell you what, these boys are becoming mean. It's the 13 boys. It's race 101 of Moto 3. We got Caleb White out of Tauranga in the mix there with Sanya Cochran-Benton out of New Plymouth. Couple of three Hamiltonians and Zane Williamson, Morris Rennie and Cameron Wallace. And the Mountain Raider, Lucas Martini, who I think is out the front at the moment. As we look to make it out, it's Lucas Martini on the 226, the Mountain Raider, but the NZ4 is in behind him. That's Cameron Wallace and Zane Williamson, I think, was in the... Oh, no, Zane was in the third, but not anymore. It's the... can't make out the number on the back of the shirt as they round out that corner for our 13 boys.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go. This is going to be one fast race, I can tell you that much. It is race number 102, 15 to 16 boys. As they come flying around the corner, we've got Brock Harvey, James Wallace, Darren Fasilic, Tyler Dinsdale, Flynn Harrison, Tom Coleman, Jack Young and Regan Smith bounding down towards us, but I don't know who's out the front as we look to see. Here they come, they're throwing it down. These boys are giving it all. It's the 01 plate there. That is the 01 plate. I'm assuming that is Tom Coleman there as they round it out. But these guys are all pretty sorted as they round out race number 102, 15 to 16 boys.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, here we go. This is an action-packed heat. This is race number 103 for Moto number 3. It's our 14 to 15 girls in the mix though. Out of Te Awamutu, it's Molly Inio on the 97 plate. From Kapiti, it's Brooke Day on the 02. Coming around that corner there too at the moment, it's the 515 of Danica Bergeson out of Cambridge, alongside her mate on the 66 plate of Hazel Gardner. But it is, I think I can make it out, it's the 515 of Danica Bergeson out the front. And in the mix, it's Brooke Day on the 02 and Hazel Gardner there on the 3 as Molly India rounds them out, keeping the miners down that rhythm straight into the corner for the last corner of the track for race number 103.
Ready, watch the gate.
And here we go, it's coming at you thick and fast. If you're on the live stream, I don't know how you're getting it in the mix. Hopefully you can find a gap to get a cup of tea. But it's race number 104 and motor number 3, 17 to 39 male. Coming around the corner on the 541, it's Zachary Arnold of Tauranga. 86 plate of Braden McRae from Waitakere. Xavier Dunn on the 825 from the Mountain Raiders. And Ben Waltz out of Capital City on the 112, who happens to be your leader coming into it. Behind him though, the 541, that is Zachary Arnold, and the 025 of Xavier Dunn sitting in the 3 as they round it out. It looks like we're having some fun. It's our 17 to 39 male 20-inch Moto 3 race number 104.
Watch the gate.
Here we go again. It's, oh my giddy arm, we got to ride it down off that first jump. They got a bit too close. They captured elbow to elbow as they went down in lock bars. Out of the mix though, we're not sure who's down at the moment, but we should have on the track the Zeb Pickford, Liam Parks, Case Van Hoven, Connor King, Tainted Theory, Thomas Broxtorp, Riley Lane. Our rider's still down as we look to make out who's in the front. I can see the 508 plate, that's Tainted Theory in the one. He's just got company though in the 195. That is Zeb Pickford. So there we go, Tainted Theory and Zeb Pickford battling it out for 1 and 2 as they come into the third corner, I can't count the corners. Rounding it out, race number 105. As they take it home. It's going to be close. It's going to be down to the pedals. Oh my giddy aunt. We're going to have to go to scores. It looks like Zeb Pickford might have got it with Case Van Hoven in the 2 and Connor King in the 3. As we look to take a small break while we hope our rider that's gone down is okay. Really important to remind everyone, this is why we got to ensure we're wearing all that gear, all the safety gear for this reason. It's not what we want to see, but we wear the gear for a reason. Hopefully that rider is okay as we take a small break. Okay, listen, I've just got word, if you want another coffee, that's from our mates at Wheel Good Coffee, you've got about 25 minutes. They're going to start shutting down their coffee cart at 1:30 today, so make sure if you want another coffee, get in the mix, get that caffeine in you, because guess what, after this, we're head to Te Araha, and there's another 4 motos to go, folks. I see Warren Pocker's shaking his head at me already. Mate, I didn't organise this race, mate, I don't know who did. And if those of you double classing, that's another 8 motos to go. Oh, I'm getting the finger shaked at me here. It's all go. I tell you what, I'm just the guy that tells the truth. There's no point in lying about it. There's a lot of motos still to go. I tell you what, my mouth might need a rest tonight. So make sure you get a coffee, Real Good Coffee, shutting down at 1:30. While you're up there, also waiting for your coffee to be made, jump on over to the Paeroa canteen. They've got some burgers, some sausages, you might need some sugar, and some soft drinks hanging out there. So really important, you head over there and grab those. Fortunately, it looks like our fallen rider's being assisted from the track. I hope they're okay. Big shout out, big thank you to St. John's for being here today without them. But dropping the gate here, racing must continue. That is race number 106. It's our 8 girls in the mix at the moment. We've got our NZ3 of Hattie Barrington out of the Sunset Coast. With her though, the 66 plate there of Alicia Ashton from Cambridge. 114 of Nia Lynn out of the Mountain Raiders. The 215 of Perini Reddy from Hamilton. Aislinn Lloyd on the 908. Another Mountain Raider in the mix. Cara Pretorius out of Hamilton on the 125. Tia Guan on the 115 out of Mountain Raiders, and the 60 plate there of Anna Johnson, another Mountain Raider. But it's your NZ3. That is Hattie Barrington in the mix at the number 1 spot at the moment. In behind her though, another rider in pink, the 125, Cara Pretorius, rounding it out. Here we go. I can make out the 60 plate there coming through in the number 4 spot of Anna Johnson. As they're pushing hard, I tell you what, I can see those flags blowing in the wind. This is tough going for these kids. Race number 106. And the gate is dropped there on gate of 9 girls. This is race number 107. We've got the 757 of Leah Mould in the mix. Following her around though is Mia Grant, so the NZ3 with Matilda Powell on the 571. We've got Evie Duckin on the 115. Bounding down around the corners though at the moment is Amelia the Theory on the NZ2 with Pippa Spence on the 136 joining her, and our world number 6 who looks to be out in the front as she has been all day. Mika Wallace out of Taupo bounding around the corner. There she goes, not needing to look behind her. In the second spot though is our NZ3. That's a bit weird. I thought normally it was in 2 and 3, but it's going 3 and 2 this time. It's the rider number 3, Mia Grant out of North Harbour, followed by Amelia the Theory out of Hamilton as they round out the corner on race number 107.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, here we go. It's 10 girls. There's 7 of them, and it's race number 108 of moto number 3. We've got it on the 70 plate there. Amelia Johnson out of the Mountain Raiders. All the way from the Hout Valley Thunderbolts, it's Aria Saker on the 111 plate. Aria Bycroft Jenkins from Hamilton on the 506. We've also got the 945 of Serene Hedges out of the North Harbour. Nessie Rennie from Hamilton on the NS1. Liam Lloyd from the Mountain Raiders on 80, and the 191 of Arnica Wells from the East City in the mix. But it is your NS1 there. That is Nessie Rennie out of Hamilton in the number 1 spot, but behind her is the Mountain Raider, Liam Lloyd in the 80, and in the 3 spot at the moment, Aria Saka from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts on the 111 plate. As they're bounding around, Arnica Wells in there too from East City in the mix of it as she's bounding down that rhythm straight into the last corner. That's race number 108, 10 girls. Here we go, you've got out there on the track at the moment, your NZ1 for 11 to 12 girls. We have Maddie Newcomb, and she's your Mighty 11 captain as well from Rotorua. Lily Rose Murahu and Te Wamuru on the 129, the Mountain Raider. Courtney Smith on the 303. Chloe Dinsdale from Whangarei in the NZ2, and Grace Nara on the 174. But as I blinked, it was our 303. It was our Courtney Smith from Mountain Raiders in the number 1 spot with Maddie Newcomb in behind her. And then in the 3 spot we got Chloe Dinsdale pushing hard as they round out race number 109. Here we go, lucky for some, unlucky for others, but for them, it is all go. It is Emily Lane, the 550 from New Plymouth, the 406 of Lucy Lardner from Waitakere. We got the 837 of Jasmine Campbell from Hawera, and out the front, your NZ1, Beth Walker from Cambridge, bounding around again for the 3rd time today. But here we go, the battle's on for the 2 and 3. It's the 406 getting in the front by her nose. And that's the 406 of Lucy Lardner, but she's not got it her own way. She's dropped back to 3 again, but what's going to happen as they round out race number 110, 13 girls. Here we go, it's in the mix. It's a 40 plus cruiser female. We've got 91 plate there, Nancy James out of Waitakere, thrown it down with Kayla Newton from Hamilton on the 418. We should have Steph Hook on the 128 plate there. Mountain Raider alongside the 123 of Nikki Bonzel from North Harbour. Amy Duckett out of Rotorua on the 140, and in this one, Sonia Reddy, who happens to be out in the front, but she's got business with the 418 plate of Kayla Newton. And in the 3 spot at the moment, Amy Duckett from Rotorua. As they come bounding around that corner, it's race number 111 at here in Paeroa.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And it's into it. I'll tell you what, these were the guys that were shaking their head at me earlier on, but they're not giving up. They're back out there. This is race number 112, 45 plus cruiser male. We got the NZ3 of Greg Hughes from Rotorua. Your couple of Hamiltonians in Warren Boggess and Wayne Shanks, alongside your Mountain Raider of Daniel Martini, but also from New Plymouth, Aaron Hodder, and out of Gizzy, Lee Stevens. But it's your NZ3 in the front, Greg Hughes, but oh no! He's got pushed out by the 487 of Wayne Shanks. These 2 guys have been throwing it down. Oh, Warren Boggess, Golden Wheels is getting in the mix too, sitting in the 4th spot as they round them out into that last corner. The 45 plus cruiser male, race 112.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Wayne Shanks getting a bit of a fist pump. Here we go. It's our 40 to 44 cruiser male, hot on their tail with the 648 plate there of Matt Harvey out of Taupo. The NZ1 though of Lance Dinsdale from Whangarei. The 55 plate there of Jarks Chile, out of Hamilton alongside his mate on the NS1, Grant Rennie. And Daniel Donaldson from New Plymouth on the 484. But it's none other than Lance Dinsdale out the front at the moment. This guy has thrown it down here as he comes into corner number 2. But in behind him, it's the 648 plate there. That is Matt Harvey in the number 2 spot as they're rounding out. Grant Rennie made out in the 4 spot there as we must see who was in the 3. But what's going to happen, there's still anybody's guess in the 2 and 3 and 4 spot. But it looks like it's going to be Lance Dinsdale taking this one if he doesn't stop pedaling. Lance, pedal man! As he goes across, he's being caught. I tell you what, I can't believe I'm going to tell these guys to pedal. Here we go, into the mix. It's our 17 to 39 cruiser female with Hannah Dawson, Taylor Arnold, and Cat Bycraft. All out there on the spot. These girls double classing some, well, Taylor is anyway. As they round out the corner there, it looks like it's Taylor Donaldson on the 200 plate there. Sorry, Taylor Arnold, I should say. I'm getting myself mixed up here. From Tauranga, coming out towards me on the 200 plate. She's going to have a few words to say to me after this, that's for sure. So there we go, Taylor Arnold rounding out the corner there. In behind her though, it is our 984 rider there. That's Hannah Dawson from the North Harbour pushing hard. Here the crowd going wild for her, and again coming behind is a 246 plate there. That is our Hamiltonian Cat Bycraft. Will be on her track tomorrow, that's for sure.
Ready, crossing the gate.
Tane the Theory. Mate, you got to get yourself ready for Supercross, buddy. Tane the Theory, get yourself ready for Supercross. Out there at the moment though, 8 to 10 cruiser male with Enzo Torrens on the 125. Out of Te Araha, the 912 of Tyler Cochran from Tauranga. We've got the 925 of Austin Garsai from the Hawke's Bay. Tate Byrne out of Te Amuru on the 504. And Nielsen Urata, your Rotorua rider on the NZ2, currently at the front. But he's got Tyler Cochran hot on his heels and Tate in there in the mix too. Here we go. Enzo pedal, buddy. You got to, oh, what's going on? Here we go. The battle's on. 4, 4, and 5 into the last corner for race number 115.
Ready, crossing the gate.
And the gate is dropped on our 11 to 16 cruiser male. This is a bit of a battle on with Rico Ryan, your NZ1, alongside Jared Rennie on the NZ7. But Tyler Dinsdale, the 247, the Whangarei rider, and Sanya Cochran Benton out of New Plymouth with Liam Clifford on the 131. But it looks like it's a distinctive rider there of Tyler Dinsdale out in the front. But he's got company and right behind him as we look to make out who it is. I can see Rico Ryan coming up the outside there to sneak into 3. But in the number 2 spot though, it's the 131 plate there of Liam Clifford. And in the 4th spot at the moment, Sanya Cochran Benton. He's pushing hard as we round out with Jared Rennie on the NZ7 as these 11 to 16 cruiser male go around the final corner. And then in the thick of it here, we got our 17 to 39 cruiser male. Out there in the mix at the moment is Zachary Arnold from Tauranga, Sam Torrens from Te Araha. We got Ben Wadden from Capital City, Brandon McRae from Waitakere, and a couple of Hamiltonians in Brad the Theory and Joel Perriam. Oh, there we go. It's the 541 though plate there. That's Zachary Arnold and the 372 battling it out. That is your man Brad the Theory from Hamilton. And in the mix here, you can see it looks like it's our man Sam Torrens in the 3 spot. Will he be able to hang on going to that corner for the final time? And into the thick of it, this is all about the Benjamins. That's why these guys are throwing it down, and they're throwing it down hard. That is our superclass male 14 plus race 118. The 559 of Jack Young, Scott Donaldson, Tane the Theory. Hopefully he made it. Tom Coleman, Hayden Stockman, and Regan Smith. As they come bounding down towards us, I can't make it out just yet. Here we go. It looks like I've been told it's Scott Donaldson from Cambridge. And then behind him, it's the 559 there. That's Jack Young. And then I missed the number 3, but that's okay. As they're bounding down, it's all action aplenty. You want to be watching those 1 and 2. It could be anybody coming into that last corner of the track as they round out the straight. And then behind them, though, they're throwing it down thick and fast. It's the next group of superclass male 14 plus. In the mix there at the moment, we've got Daniel Franks, we've got Kai Timawana, Flynn Harrison, Nick Cowie, and Xavier Dunn as they go around the corner. I think I saw guys grabbing the brakes as they go bounding down towards me. We look to make it out. I think I can see Nick Cowie sitting in the 2 spot at the moment, but he's getting a hang of it as he gets ahead. It is Nick Cowie in the front, and the 6-2-2 in behind him of Daniel Franks, and then Kai Temoana in the 3 with Flynn Harrison in the 4. As they bound it down, it must be Xavier down there in the 5 as they come around that last corner of the track. Here we go, race number 120. I tell you what, I'm feeling it for Danica Ferguson on the 515, Moni Inia on the 97, Hazel Gardner on the 66, and Tyler Shea Donaldson on the 550. Their legs must be burning as they're going around trying to grab in the O2. As we look to make it out, here's the Danica who's been out the front the whole time on the 515. I'm getting a shake of the head. Must be right, and in behind her it's the 97 plate. That is Molly Inia. What's going to happen as we got also in the mix right up there, Hazel Gardner and Tyler Shea Donaldson. This is too close to call. You're going to have to watch it and make sure they get to the end as we round out moto number 3 with race number 120. Here we go, superclass female 14 plus. Just want to, again, a lot of the stuff BMXing is all about volunteers, and it's not about a lot of people paying a lot of money. It's about people getting behind clubs and supporting them. And the club here at Paeroa would like to say a massive thank you to the NZCT and the Lime Foundation for sponsoring their Lime and helping them maintain and keep up to date their track. So a big shout out to the NZCT. Okay, folks, just to help as we watch our Strider riders busting a move out there with our volunteers on the track. Got some rough times here for the next lot of racing. So that's track 2, day 1 here at the Waikato Regional Champs. So we're going to be looking to hit the practice at Te Araha between 3:15 and 3:45 roughly. So 3:15, 3:45 is looking like it will be our practice time in Te Araha, and with racing scheduled to start at 4 p.m. So based on our current scheduling and our current timings, practice between 3:15 and 3:45 in Te Araha, with racing starting at 4 p.m. This is going to be one action-packed day, I can tell you that much. Hope you brought your bedtime stories, because we're going to need some good sleep tonight. We do it all again tomorrow in Hamilton. Here we go, it looks like I've heard the gate drop on one of our races as we come bounding back down towards us. This is moto number 4 here in Paeroa. This is track 1, day 1 of the Waikato Regional Champs. As we're hanging into it, we got the 419 out there at the moment from East City, Haru Shimada. Inside beside him, we got Finn Watson out of Hamilton on the 534 plate. Joining him though, the 173 of Perry Robertson out of Tauranga. Ludviko Rosenberg from Te Aomuru on the 342, and the 147 of Archer Golf there from Cambridge. Oh, there we go. Got all excited about the action happening behind me here, but that's not what it's about. It's about the racing out there at the moment on the 121 as they come bouncing down. Here we go, rounding out race number 121. Yep. Go Perry, big smile on the style. There we go, looks like the gates dropped on our next race. which if I've got my race sheets right in front of me, it is race number 122. This is our Sprockets 5 and under. Out there at the moment in the thick of it is Cohen Phillips from Te Araha on the 884. Joining him is Carter Lynch on the 925 out of Hamilton. Mahaki Paeroa from Cambridge on the 142. And Hudson Hislop, the East City rider, on the 311. As they're batting down there, another quick public service announcement. Just be mindful, the track at Paeroa will be closed until the official practice is on. So please do not get there and jump onto the track. It will be closed until the practice is officially called. We need to make sure that we've got St. John's and our marshals on the track before we can get into it. So please make sure when you're bouncing down, trying to get to Te Araha after this great racing here in Paeroa, please make sure you don't get on the track. It is closed until the official practice. And there we go, the gate has dropped on race number 123. That's our Sprocket 6 boys for moto number 4. Out there in the thick of it, we got the 479 plate of Jackson Hennessy from Te Araha. On the 420, Sota Shimada, the East City rider. Joining him in the mix, and I know he's not on the 111 plate, but Matanui Hill from North Harbour. In the mixes from Te Awamutu, Oakley Mitchell on the 906 plate, Carter Phillips on the 915 from Te Araha, and Nicholas Fuyun out of Tauranga on the 964. And coming down towards us is Matanui Hill, bouncing around there, and behind him is the 964 plate though. That is the 964 plate of Nicholas Fuyun. And then in the mix, in the number 3 spot, Sota Shimada out of East City, hanging on to it. As they come bounding down, I can see the 479 plate there of Jackson Hennessy out of Te Araha. We'll be there next at your track, mate, so keep it going as we round out Sprocket 6 boys. Here we go, I heard the gate drop there on gate number 2. That's race 124, Sprocket 6 boys. As they come bounding down towards that first corner, that's getting harder and harder as the race goes on. We got there the 789 of Haven Papata out of Cambridge. The 256 of Liam Wang from North Harbour. In the mix though is the 882 plate, of Ryan McBride out of Te Awamutu. Jacob Dodd from Paeroa, the local lad on the 893. And Archer Griffin from Cambridge on the 919 coming out towards us. We look to make out who's who, but it looks like it's the 919 plate of Archer Griffin from Cambridge. It sure is, with the funky helmet and the cool glasses. Here they come towards us. It's the 893 in the second spot though. That is Jacob Dodd, and there we got the Te Awamutu rider in the third spot. That must be Ryan McBride as they round out race number 124 here in Paeroa. In the mix at the moment on race number 125, this is a gate of Sprocket 7 boys. It's the first gate of 2. In the thick of it though is Thor Piso out of Hamilton. Now this kid's been throwing it down all day long. As we look to make out, we've also got Nico Rosenberg from Te Awamutu, Leo Charlton out of New Plymouth, Daniel Chen from North Harbour, the East City rider Jihu Hong, and Blake McIntosh and Blake Lynch, both out of Hamilton. But it is Thor Piso out the front with the 674 though in the number 2 spot. That's Leo Charlton. Oh, Jihu, pedal mate, don't stop. As Jihu, oh, this kid's so close. Here we go. I don't know what these kids are doing. Someone's got to tell them to pedal as they come bounding down that last corner. Race number 125 here in Paeroa. And we're back into it. I tell you what, I told you there was 2 gates of them, and again we got our Sprocket 7 boys out there in the mix. It's race number 126. Here we go. Yes, you heard me right. Race number 126. In the mix, we got the 768. That's Tate Cornell from Hamilton. The 780 of Blake Ty from Tauranga. Desham Simmons out of Hamilton on the 856. Couple of Cambridge riders and Max Pocock on the 198 and Archie West on the 707. And then your race leader, run number 622, Kingston Hislop out of East City. Oh, getting a little bit funky with it into that last corner. And in the number 2 spot though, it's the 780 Blake Ty as they come bounding round. I can make it out. There they go into the last corner for the fourth time today. This is your Sprocket 7 boys in race number 126. Oh no, we got a couple of riders down. That's a commentator's curse. As Kingston Hislop, one-handed, sitting down, crosses the finish line. That kid's too cool for school. Somebody get him a nice pack. Here we go. Race number 126 as we attend to our fallen riders. So just a reminder, if you didn't hear me the first time, please be mindful when you bust a move, get out of here, leave Paeroa and head to Te Araha for race track number 2, day number 1. Please remember the track is officially closed until official practice starts, which will be approximately 3:15 at this stage. There'll be a 30-minute practice there, so please do not race ahead and try to get on the track at Te Araha. Please make sure you respect the track rules, and it will remain closed until all officials are there and we officially open practice. At this stage, scheduled for 3:15, racing scheduled to be underway at 4 o'clock. So make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day. Get yourself a good feed. Looks like the shop's still open. The coffee cart's closing up, as I said to you, but the shop's still open, so get in over there, clear them out, get some sugar into you before we bound down as our fallen riders back up and walking themselves off the track. Big round of applause to them.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
There we go, we heard it, the gate dropping once again. That's dropped 127 times today as we round out moto number 4. That's Sprocket 67 girls. There's 4 of them out there at the moment and they're throwing it down. That's rider number 93, Stella Torrens out of Te Araha. Oh, they're in the mix as well as the 880. That's Pippa Walker out of Hamilton. This girl's been throwing it down in the bright clothes all day long. On the 979, those Luca Robinson out of Rotorua, and your Mountain Raider, Greta Z on the 128 plate is in the mix as well. But here we go, this is Pippa Walker, the 880 from Hamilton, your race leader at the moment, but in behind her, the 93 plate, that is Stella Torrens from Te Araha. Who are we going to go visit next? Here comes Greta Z out of the Mountain Raiders around that second corner, and there's the 979 plate there of Luca Robinson from Rotorua, pushing down those pedals, climbing those hills for Sprocket 67 girls. And into it we go again. This is not stopping. This is race number 128, 17 plus female 20-inch. And this race has been thrown it down. These girls, in particular Sam van der Veen from the Hutt Valley Thunderbolts, Taylor Arnold at Tauranga, and Jodie Gorganzas from Hamilton have been pushing it out. But Sonia Rini and Nancy James have been keeping them honest all day as well. Here we go, the 3 girls. It looks like it might be. Is it? It is. That's the. Oh, couldn't make that out. It's 354. Sam out the front. Taylor Arnold trying to hang in there. There we go. In pushing behind her is Jodie. As we see Sonia Rini around the corner there. And here comes Nancy James pushing it hard on the 91 from Waitakere. Rounding out race 128. Oh, there we go. The gate has dropped again. And that's 129 times today for our 40 plus male 20-inch motor number 4. In the mix, we got the 511 of Ryan Guilford out of Rotorua. None other than Grant Rennie pushing hard, the 81 plate. He's got Greg Hughes, though, that he's trying to catch out of Rotorua. And Brad Andrews from Whangarei wants to get his petrol worth. But it's Greg Hughes from Rotorua in the mix out the front. Grant Rennie's coming in behind you, though. You make sure you keep pedaling there. And here comes Brad Andrews on the 222 plate there. And rounding them out there on the 511. Looking good. Ryan Guilford out of Rotorua. on the bright green bike, pushing hard, race number 129.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And we're into it. This is gate number 1 of 2 of 8 boys, and there's 8 of them in the mix. We got Archie Murray, we got Donovan Wallace, we got Braxton Hayes, Ezra Reynolds, we got Nico Martini, Fletcher Smith, Harry Lang, and Jacob Crawford. Here we go as they're around that first corner. We look to see who's out in the front. They're bounding down towards me. I don't know, I wouldn't want to put my money on it, but here they come. They're getting closer. I think I can make it out. I'm starting to see some numbers. It's your NZ3. It's Donovan Wallace in the front from Taupo. The 04 sitting above number 2 of Braxton Hayes. And here we go, too close to call. The 131 plate sneaks around in third spot. That's Jacob Crawford at Tauranga. Jacob, you're going to have to pedal to keep that spot, mate, because in behind you, you got the other riders hot on your tail. Coming around that last corner, that's race number 130 for first gate of 8 boys. Here we go, a 209 rider pushing hard, Harry Lang from Te Araha.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And here comes that second gate of 8 boys on the 709. It's Noah Perry and Mata Hamilton. Then we got our 51 plate there, Charlie Mitchell from Cambridge. The NZ2 of Daniel Fayun out of Tauranga. 744, I should say. Don Bycroft Jenkins out of Hamilton. Jackson Ropati, the NZ1 out of East City. George Wu from Hamilton on the 554 and the 290 of Carter Mould from Te Araha. Oh, and it's battling on. This is Jackson Ropati and Daniel Fayun, 1 and 2, 2 and 1 all day long. In the 3 spot, those, the 554. That happens to be our rider, George Wu from the Mountain Raiders. Oh, sorry, from Hamilton, I should say. As they come rounding out, I can see the grimace on these kids' faces as they're pushing hard for race number 131. Here we go. This was gate number 1 of 2 of a full gate of 9 boys. Out on the race at the moment, we've got the 99 plate of Ethan Lilly from Tauranga. We've got Millen Hamlin from North Harbour on the 228. We've got Dylan Lee from Kapiti on the 533. In the thick of it, though, a couple of New Plymouth riders, and Samuel Hickey on the 05, and Caleb Hodder on the 196. Jake Pomari and Matatini Hill from North Harbour, and Dylan Johns in the mix too, but it looks like it's Matatini Hill in the 1, Dylan Johns in the 2, and Jake Pomari in the 3 with our 05 of Samuel Hickey in the 4th. This is a pack of riders you want to be watching as they grow up. Here we go, rounding out race number 132 into the 3rd corner for racing in Paeroa. And into it, it's the gate number 2 of our 9 boys with the 725 of Eli Tahi from Cambridge, a 121 of Harley Logan out of North Harbour with his mate on the NZ7, Jordan Dawson from North Harbour as well. We got Eli Sasibi from Te Awamutu joining him, though. We got another couple of Te Awamutu riders with Baden Prescott and Tate Burden. The localish lad at the next track is Enzo Torres from Te Araha, and the Hamilton rider of JD Pretorius is in the mix, but it happens to be our NZ4 of Baden Prescott on the front, and in behind him it's the NZ6 there. That's Tate Burden. Tate tried to sneak down in under the low cut there, but didn't quite have enough gaps. But here we go into the last corner. This is our 9 boys, gate number 2 of 2, as they round out race number 133. And race number 134 is hitting the track fast and furious as they're getting some big air. Here we go on the 905. We've got Alex Shanks out of Hamilton. The 88 plate there of Jai Martini, and it looks like he's leading us around that first corner from the Mountain Raiders. We've got the SI5 of Monty Gardner from Cambridge, the 139 of Bradley Perriam from Hamilton. I can see in the thick of it too, we've got the 305 of Finn Barrington out of the Sunset Coast, but it is Jai Martini, although he's being caught by the 905. That is Alex Shanks in the mix there in the SI5 in the number 3 spot of Monty Gardner with Finn Barrington in the 4. As they round it out, that must leave our other rider there sitting in the 5th as they come around the corner. for race number 134.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And it's into race number 135. That is 10 boys. Moto number 4. We've got in the mix there the 925 of Austin Garside from the Hawke's Bay, the 912 of Tyler Cochrane from Tauranga, the 917 of Tennyson Shraven from the Hawke's Bay, from Capital City, Jack Kelly on the 08, and the NI2 of Brock O'Neill out of Hamilton. Here they come as we look to see who's who. Bounding down towards us in race number 135. I can see it too. That must be our NI2 of Brock O'Neill hanging in the mix with the 912 of Tyler Cochrane in the 2, and the 08 plate there of Jack Kelly in the 3. Hanging in there for the 4 is the 917 of Tennyson Shriven into the Hawke's Bay as they push hard. We take it round the corner number 3 for race number 135. 10 boys of Moto number 4. Into it is legs 11. That's our first gate of 11 boys with the 81 plate of Caleb Lilly. NZ1, Rico Ryan leading us into that first corner. Reeve Hendricks out there from the Mountain Raiders. Scott Wistrand from Paeroa. Daniel Lucas out of Hamilton and Dylan Sazi from the North Harbour. But it's all the Rico Ryan show as he's pushing down towards me. We're going to see if he's going to hang on there. He's looking good. He's looking fast. In behind him, though, it's the 690 plate. That's keeping him company. That's Reeve Hendricks. And in the 3 spot, the 229 plate. That's Daniel Lucas out of Hamilton as they round out the corner. It is going to be Rico Ryan leading us into the 3rd corner for race number 136 as he pedals out to take it home. Right up behind them, though, is the gate number 2 of the 11 boys on the 273 of Connor Allbell. The 156 plate there, though, that's Jack Duckett. 525 is Ryan Marshall out of Paeroa, the local land. The 430, that's Charlie Withington. 531, that's Jared Rennie. And the 660, that's Levi Morahu. As they bound down for Moto number 4, these 11 boys, we look to see who's out in the lead. I'm going to say it's the 430, Charlie Withington, pushing hard as he rounds the corner. It's the 273 plate, the Rotorua rider there. That is Connor Allbell in the number 2 spot as they round out race number 137, 11 boys. Now we got 3 gates of these boys, this 12 boys with Marcus Wistrand out of Paeroa, the local lad. We got Jax West from Cambridge, Emerson O'Hire, our mountain raider in the mix of it as well. Noah Evans out of Rotorua, Jacob White from Tauranga, Blake Andrews out of Whangarei, and Taimana U. Thompson from the Hawke's Bay, battling it out there at the moment. Just a reminder, we're looking to start official practice at Te Araha at 3:15 as your NZ4 leads around the track here. Don't seem to have an NZ4. Must be seeing things. It must be getting late in the day. As they bound down, it's race number 138. So don't forget, official practice is only when the track is open. Please do not get on the track until that official practice time. What's that, mate? Okay, so apparently I'm on the wrong race, but this is Ben Anderson. I know that for a fact. So this must be race number 140. 12 boys as they go racing around. Joining Ben Anderson, though, Tyler Grant, Timothy Creswell, Fergus Gardner, Oliver Donaldson, and Travis Marshall. Here we go, so we're into our 13 boys with Cameron Wallace out of Hamilton, Sonia Cochran-Benton out of New Plymouth, Morris Rennie there in the mix from Hamilton with his mate Zane Williamson, the mountain raider Lucas Martini, and Caleb White from Tauranga are all throwing it down here for race number 141, I believe. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other race because I've lost the paper already, but it's the 226 there. That is our man Lucas Martini, the mountain raider. The NZ4 sitting in the number 2 spot there. That's Cameron Wallace out of Hamilton. Oh, the battle's on for 3 and 4 as they come down the outside. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to go around that last corner, 3 abreast. Here we go. This is why we're here. Oh my giddy aunt, that was exciting. Race number 141. And this is it. It's an 8 gate of 15 to 16 boys. They're super tight as they come into their first quarter. Dario Basilica to Whangarei, Flynn Harrison from East City, James Wallace from Hamilton, Tom Coleman from Company, Jack Young out of Hamilton, Regan Smith the Mountain Rider, Tyler Dinsdale from Whangarei, Brock Harvey from Taupo. But it is Tyler Dinsdale out of the number 1 spot at the moment. Coming in behind him, the 0-1, that must be our man, Tom Coleman. As we come leading around there, I can see Regan Smith in the mix there as well. As they're rounded out, this is all go here for race number 142. This is our 15 to 16 boys. Really, there should be men as they take it out. Here we go. Okay, chasing these boys though. It's our 14 to 15 girls for race number 143. On the O2 plate from Kapiti, Brooke Day. Sitting there on the 66 plate, there is Hazel Gardner out of Cambridge. Joining her on the double digits is the 97 plate there of Molly Inia out of Te Amudu, and the 515 of Danica Ferguson out of Cambridge. And here we go, it is Danica out in the front at the moment, but she's got the company of the O2, and behind her that is Brooke Day and Hazel Gardner in the 3, and that's Molly Inia in the 4 as they round out race number 143. That looks like how it's going to be into that last corner. Here we go, it's into it. It's the 17 to 39 male on race number 144. This is the 17 to 39 male. Ben Walter from Capital City. Xavier Dunn, the Mountain Raider. Brandon McRae from Waitakere and Zachary Arnold from Tauranga. And it's all about Ben Walter up the front at the moment. And in behind him, it's the 541 though. That's Zachary Arnold. He's going to make a run down the outside. There we go. It looks like Zachary Arnold's got a nose in front. What's going to happen into this last corner? Oh, one go. Oh, they got the foot out. This is getting hardcore. And into it we go again. We're not messing around. This is our 14 boys. Race number 145. In the mix, we got Case Van Hoven out of Cambridge on the 101. Connor King from Rotorua on the 77. Riley Lane out of New Plymouth on the 311. The 338 of Thomas Boxdrop from Te Araha. Tane DeTheory out of Hamilton on the 508. Zeb Pickford on the 195 from Cambridge. And Leah Parks from Kapiti on the 113. And it's our 195 out there in the mix at the moment. He's in the front. That's Zeb Pickford with Case Van Hoven right behind him. Pushing hard, I can see there. We've got a 508 of Tane DeTheory in the 3 spot as these guys are pushing hard into the 3rd corner. Race number 145.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Race number 146. Make sure you keep yourself fed and watered as we're only not even halfway through yet. Believe it or not, Joe, we've still got another 4 motos to go. Here we go. We've got the 125 plate of Cara Pretorius there out of Hamilton with her mate Perini on the 215. Bounding around that corner 2 is the 115 of Tia Guan from the Mountain Raiders. We've got the NZ3 of Hattie Barrington, the Sunset Coast Rider. It's the 60 plate there of Anna Johnson from Mountain Raiders with her mate Nia Lynn and Ashlyn Lloyd too. And Alicia Ashton, but it's the pink ladies out in the front at the moment as they're bounding around. I can make out Cara there on the 125. She's in the number 2 spot. Hattie Barrington in the number 3 spot. As we bound down into it, I'll tell you what, these girls have been 1, 2 and 3 all day long. They're pushing hard around that corner for race number 146. Oh, there we go. Miko Wallace out of Taupo, busting it down, getting some freaking flyer miles alongside Amelia DeTheory on the NZ2. Evie Duckett out of Rotorua there on the 115. Matilda Powell, the Mountain Raider on the 571 is on the track at the moment. We've got Mia Grant on the NZ3 from North Harbour. Leah Mould out of Te Araha on the 757. And Pippa Spence from Hamilton on the 136. These girls are throwing it down, but it's your world number 6 out the front. Here we go, the action though. It's the NZ3 and the NZ2 battling it out. The three's in the front, but that's not what I learnt at school. But that's how it's playing out here. No, you're all right. That's how it's playing out here in the maths. It's 3 in front of 2, 2 in front of 3. I don't know, I can't keep up as we round out race number 147. I'm confused. I hope they're not. Just keep pedaling.
Ready, watch the gate.
Okay, we're back into it as people are starting to pack up and make their way towards Te Araha. Just don't forget, the track does not open until official practice, so please do not get on the track. Practice is looking to be between 3:15 and 4:30, or 4:45, sorry, I'm losing track, with racing scheduled to start at about 4 p.m, I believe. So here we go, out of the moment though, we've got our 10 girls out there with say NS1. That is Nessie Rennie in the front with the 80 plate there of Liam Lloyd behind her. The 111 plate there of Alia Saika from Hunt Valley Thunderbolts in the mix. We've also got Serene Hedges, Aria Bycroft Jenkins, Annika Wells in the mix there, throwing it down for race number 148 here in Paeroa.
Ready, watch the gate.
And the gate has dropped. If you can't keep count, that's race number 149, and it is 11 to 12 girls. This race has been a race to watch all day with our Mighty 11 captain, Maddie Newcomb, NZ1 from Rotorua, leading us most of the races. However, she's had Courtney Smith, the Mountain Raider, on the 303, hot on her heels all day long. We got the 174 of Grace Lardner from Waitakere in the mix as well, alongside Lily Rose Morahu from Te Awamudu on the 129 play, and Chloe Dunsdale, your NZ2 in the mix. She's currently sitting in 3, the 303 of Courtney Smith in the 2, with Maddie Newcomb out there in the number 1 spot as they round out race number 149 here in Paeroa. And it's into it. The Beth Walker show is back into the mix as she's out the gate like a firecracker. And she's riding there on the NZ1, and she's from Cambridge alongside Lucy Lardner, the 406 plate from Waitakere. And the 837 of Jasmine Campbell from Hawera alongside Emily Lane out of New Plymouth on the 550. But it is all Beth Walker as she's been going all day. This is why she's your NZ1 as she's rounding the corner here in Paeroa. Big smile on her face. But busting in behind her is Lucy Lardner, and then in behind her, Jasmine Campbell with Amelia Lane pushing. Oh, these girls, oh my giddy aunt, what's going on? These girls got too close for comfort. They're back up, they're throwing it down, lime going everywhere. This is what it's all about. Okay, in the mix at the moment, I believe we've got our 40 plus cruiser female. This is going to be action plenty. Look at this, these two ladies are elbow to elbow, bumper to bumper, bar to bar into the second corner. Oh, here we go, we've got a high-low, it's all go in this race. It's got Kayla Newton, Steph Hook, I don't think she's been in it though all day, Sonia Reddy, Nikki Bonzel, Nancy James, and Amy Duckett all throwing it down. As it looks like, if I can make out the NS1 of Sonia Reddy getting her nose out in front. Now I believe this is race number, is this our 12 boys? No, it's coming up. This must be again our 45 plus cruiser male. As they're bounding down, we've got Daniel Martini on the 923, Wayne Shanks on the 487, Aaron Hodder on the 619, Lee Stevens on the 214, Greg Hughes there on the NZ3, and Warren on the 51. That's Warren Bogus as they come bounding down towards us, and it's the 487. That is the man in front. There we go. We've got it. It is Wayne Shanks. Is he going to hang on? Looks like Greg Hughes is pushing hard, but not hard enough as they come bounding down around that track into the corner for race number 152. Okay, now if you lost track of time, don't worry about it. We're not going backwards. This is not Back to the Future. We had a mechanical, but we're into race number 138. And that is our 12 boys with the 252 plate there of Marcus Wistrand out of Paeroa, the local lad. Alongside him, Jax West on the 821 from Cambridge, the 218 of Emerson Ho High of the Mountain Raider, The double 7 plate there of Noah Evans, Jacob White, Blake Andrews, and Ty Munn and Thompson, I believe, who's out the front at the moment. In the number 2 spot, though, the 77 of Noah Evans. And here we go, the man himself, the guy that told me about the mechanical, Emerson Hire, rounding up that corner. In behind him, though, is the 821 there. That's Jack West. He's from Cambridge, and he's pushing hard. Oh, he's getting funky with it. Looks like he slipped the pedal coming around that corner. And we're back into the race order. This here should be race number 153. This is our 40 to 44 Cruiser Mail, moto number 4 here in Paeroa. Track 1, day 1 of the Waikato Regional Champs for 2023. They're in the mix. We got Daniel Donaldson out of New Plymouth, Lance Dinsdale from Whangarei, Matt Harvey out of Taupo, Grant Rennie from Hamilton alongside his mate Jack Chiles, but it is Lance Dinsdale, the NZ1 out the front at the moment, and then behind him, though, keeping him company is the 648 though. That is our rider, Matt Harvey out of Taupo. But there goes Grant Rennie, he's pulling the move at the end. Is it too little too late, or will he get them at the end as he rounds the corner there? But before he gets to finish, we got our 17 to 39 Cruiser Female. This is moto number 4, Cat Bycroft from Hamilton on the 246 plate. She's got the company of the 984 of Hannah Dawson from North Harbour and Taylor Arnold there, the 200 plate, leading them around the track from Tauranga as she's done all day. Here we go, race number 154. This is our 17 to 39 Cruiser Female. It is Taylor Arnold out of Tauranga coming around the track as she rounds it out. And just a reminder, if you're heading off to Te Araha, well, if you're not going to Te Araha, I don't quite know where you're going, but you should all be heading to Te Araha. Please make sure that you don't get on the track until the official practice starts. Please make sure you take your rubbish away from Paeroa. Don't leave your rubbish behind, and that includes me. I'm going to have to do some cleaning up here before I go. But as you make your way safely to Te Araha, do not get on the track until the official practice starts, which is looking at approximately 3:15, with racing looking to start at approximately 4 o'clock this afternoon. We will keep you posted, so listen out once we all get there. But out there at the moment, we have on the track, this is race number 155, I believe. Out there is our NZ2 of Nielsen Urata from Rotorua. And the number 2 spot is Tyler Cochran from Tauranga. On the 925, we've got Austin Garside. We've got the number 3 spot there, sitting as 504, Tate Burden. And the 125 of Enzo Torrens, leading us round on our 8 to 10 Cruiser Mail. And the gate has just dropped here on race number 156. It's our 11 to 16 Cruiser Mail, moto number 4. Out there at the moment, we've got our NZ1. That is none other than Rico Ryan out of Tauranga. Joining him, though, the NZ7 is Jared Rennie from Hamilton. And on the 131, Liam Clifford out of Tauranga. Tyler Dinsdale, the 247. He's the man in the front at the moment from Whangarei. It's Daniel Cochran Benson out of New Plymouth on the 100 plate. But it's all Tyler Dinsdale at the front at the moment. In the number 2 spot, though, there's Liam. Oh, we lost the pedal. I tell you what, this is, you can't look down. You just miss all the action. It's all go here in Paeroa as we round out race number 156. Here we go, the action aplenty. This is race number 157. This is the race before the final superclass here in Paeroa, but it's race number 157. It's our 17 to 39 Cruiser Mail. We've got Joel Perriam out of Hamilton, Ben Walter from Capital City, Zachary Arnold out of Tauranga, Brad DeTherry from Hamilton, Brady McRae out of Waitaka, and Sam Torrance from Te Araha. But it's the 541 plate. That is your man, Zachary Arnold. He's in the front, but he's got Brad DeTherry up right behind him. What's going to happen? I think I can make out there Brandon McRae with the haircut from Waitakere in the number 3 spot, rounding out today as they roll around the corner. Tell you what, they definitely want to get to Te Araha because we've only just started and we're about to keep going. We've got our 14 male, that thing, you know what I mean. It's Regan Smith, Flynn Harrison, Hayden Stockman, Xavier Dunn, Tom Coleman, racing around the corner. Here we go, bounding down towards me. We look to see who's out the front. I'm going to say it might be Tom Coleman. I don't know, am I right? Looks like I might be. No, I'm never right at home though. But it's the NZ4 in the number 2 spot. That's Regan Smith with Flynn Harrison, the 180. He's sitting on the number 3. We seem to have lost a rider somewhere, I don't know where, but that doesn't matter. As they come bounding around, I can make out Xavier Dunn on the 825. He's pushing hard, but it's Flynn Harrison in the 3. Regan Smith in the 2. And Tom Coleman in the 1. And this is the second gate of our superclass male 14 plus. As they come banding down towards me, we've got somewhere in the mix here Scott Donaldson, Kai Timawana, Tainer Theory, Jack Young, Daniel Franks, and Nick Cowie. I can make out Nick Cowie looks like he's sitting in the fourth spot at the moment, and pretty in pink there, but here he comes. Who's at the front? As they're bounding down towards me, it's the 622 plate there. That's Daniel Franks. And in the number 2 spot, it's Scott Donaldson from Cambridge. As they're pushing hard, I can make out there's the 508 plate. That's Tainer Theory from Hamilton pushing hard. And Kai Timawana from Te Awamutu in the 5 as they round out. This is race number 159. And the final race here for Paeroa. This is race number 160, track number 1, day number 1, Waikato Regional Champs. This is Molly Inia, Danica Bergensen, Tyler Shea Donaldson, and Hazel Gardner here for Superclass Female 14 Plus. The battle's been hot all day. It's all about the Benjamins in this race. It looks like it's Danica Bergensen from Cambridge in the number 1 spot, but she's got company both either side, left and right. Oh, it's left and right. Hazel Gardner looks like she's sitting in the number 2 spot with Molly Inia there in the 3. And then that has Tyler Shea Donaldson there sitting in the 4 as they round out the corner into race number 160. They're pushing hard. What's going to happen here in the final straight? Danica Bergensen, will she hang on to it? I don't know. She's got a pedal. This is going to be too close to call. We're going to have to go upstairs. And that brings us to the end of racing here in Paeroa. Thank you very much. Make sure you travel safely to Te Araha. Remembering we don't get on the track until official practice starts. And we will see you there for another 4 motos. We're just halfway through, Joe, so...
What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?